What's happening, lids? My headline show at the M&S Bank Arena is on sale right now, unless you're watching this on early access, in which case it goes on sale 10 a.m. Saturday the 2nd of December. If you're one of the public ones, it's already on sale. Tickets at adamrowe.co.uk and livenation.co.uk. Even if you've already seen the tour show, I guarantee you're going to want to be at this one. I've got 3 support acts and I've got more special guests that you'll never see coming. The 18th of May next year, the M&S Bank Arena in Liverpool, we're going to blow the roof off. The final night of the biggest tour of my life, and I'm going to make it a very special one. You don't want to miss it. If you've seen the ROWE Arena show in December last year, I promise you this is going to blow it out the water. I'll see you there. Go and get your tickets from adamrowe.co.uk right now.
What's happening, lids? Before we start today's amazing episode, got to tell you about Adam Rowe's tour that is still on.
It is still on. I've got some dates left this year and more dates into next year, and it's been extended as far as May next year. Some really big news coming soon. The big show left this year, Manchester Apollo, on the 9th of December. There's still some tickets left up the back of the circle. Go and get them and come and be part of the biggest night of my career as a solo artist so far. I'm very, very excited, but there are dates all over the country and all over Ireland as well. adamrowe.co.uk for all of your tickets. Now, this is the Have a Word podcast. I'm sure you're aware of that. But we have got the biggest and best Patreon in the UK and one of the biggest on the planet. Why is it one of the biggest and best, Daniel?
Because every week we do a Patreon exclusive, an hour and a half of just the lads talking shit, hyperbolics, the best podcasting we do, and that's only available on Patreon.
£3 a month, £5 a month, or £10 a month. You can pick your tier, but even from just £3 a month, you get access to the extra episode every week. You get early access to these public episodes. And on top of that,
the big one,
the pièce de résistance for us is our monthly Patreon specials. The roast of Adam and Dan. We've done 2 ghost hunts. The amount of lock-ins we've done in here where we all get pissed. There's
Nashville, the ghost hunts. Oh my God, there's so many. Are we up to about 25 plus now? There's so many.
There's so much content there, and you get it all immediately the second you sign up for £3. Patreon.com/haveawordpod. Pause the video, go and sign up, and then come back because this week's episode is a belter.
Wag leads, you're listening to the funniest podcast in the game from the heart of Liverpool with Adam, Dan, Sensei Carl and Finn. This is the one and only Have a Word.
Brought to you by Manscaped, the very best products on the market for below the waist grooming.
Go Ed, get on me.
I've changed my ways.
Again.
What ways have changed? Because we have to take these very seriously because this is the next 2.5 weeks of our life. So I'm engaged. Are you lads?
I am
Focus.
Engaged. Yeah. Less than a minute.
Wow. Marriage or phone?
You can't have your phone engaged in this day and age.
Go on.
I woke up at 4 a.m.
I saw that because I was up at 5:30 and I saw you were up at 2 minutes to 6.
Hang on. No, hang on. This isn't... You're just excited. This isn't a change of your ways. You're just giddy. You're just a combination of like overstimulated.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit of residual hangover and excited.
Well, it wouldn't be a residual hangover because I did have 6 pints of Guinness and a large whiskey yesterday.
That is like kids on Christmas going, Mom, I've changed. They get up at 4 a.m. now, every day.
I'm a different man.
No, but I enjoyed it. I liked being awake while the world was sleeping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I felt like I was getting stuff done. Do you know what I mean? Like everyone else is still asleep and I'm like hours ahead of them.
Why did you wait 2 hours to do that Instagram post then?
What?
Why did you wait 2 hours to do the Instagram post?
I was busy getting ready, Carl.
For 2 hours at 4 a.m.?
He was just on the balcony.
Truck driver?
Just on his balcony going, you lazy cunts. I'm up.
I
What are you doing?
I was getting work done. I was writing. As you know. The sketch won't be out by the time the episode is.
Oh, bloody bless you. I was up at 5:30 thinking I'm up early and then Adam beat me.
Yeah, exactly. You're trying to get ahead and you're already an hour and a half behind, mate.
He's got up so early. He's now got hay fever. He's fucking flying, this kid. He's converted to Islam. He's had a busy morning.
It was cool, though. Like, just watching the world.
Yeah.
Everyone else is... And I'm like, yeah, what?
Just watching the world. Albert Dock.
Yeah, I went for a walk around the docks, though.
Fucking hell.
So tomorrow, 4 a.m.?
Maybe.
Do you know, if you get up at 4 a.m., you have to give up some evening. Right. And famously, you quite like the nights. But I'm
buying me nights in the morning, aren't I?
No.
What?
I'll just go to the club for the last 2 hours when I get up.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a bold thing.
Get to bed at 6. Have a good 7 hours sleep. Get to Pogues for 1. Fucking smart.
The dream, by the way.
Your breakfast, Adam. Usual for your brekkie. 2 pints of Guinness.
Do you reckon anyone's ever got up at 4 and just gone out?
I'm going to be the first. But genuinely, I really enjoyed it today.
Have you done it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had a normal night's sleep, got up, or knowing my mates were at an after party, got jealous, and got a taxi there for 8 in the morning.
But then isn't your whole day ruined?
No.
I don't think you think about that when you're a pill-popping lunatic like Daniel was back in his
No,
year.
no, actually.
Did you stay sober?
No, I got on it, but that's my whole, like, I just hung out with them. And as they were flagging, I was like, I feel pretty good because I'd had a night's sleep. It's actually a weirdly, not bad way to do it. I do sound like a crackhead. But
You do when you sniff at the end of it, yeah?
yeah, that's because I'm ill.
But yeah, I think I might start being a really early riser and just having some afternoon naps.
Like Mark Wahlberg. He
Yeah.
gets up at 3:30.
That's too
No, he
early.
doesn't get up at 3:30. He just doesn't go to bed.
No, he does.
No, he does. He goes to bed.
No, 3:30's too early for that. That's still yesterday.
He goes to bed.
It is 4.
No,
it's
4
4,
is
isn't it?
tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not yesterday if you've been in bed for 6 hours, though.
No, it is,
It
though.
is. It's still the same
yesterday
day.
until 4 o'clock.
I think it's 4, possibly 5.
I mean, if you can follow this chat, you're doing really well.
I know exactly what I mean.
If you have a 6-hour afternoon nap, is it tomorrow?
No,
No, it's not.
exactly.
If you go to bed at 9 o'clock and wake up at 3,
It's the
is
same
it still
day.
yesterday?
It's the
No,
same.
it's not
No.
tomorrow yet.
I mean, legally, it's not.
I think they're right. 4 o'clock is the cutoff of a new day. Midnight is.
I mean,
it's just
famously, it's definitely not.
No, but it's not midnight, is it?
What?
It's not midnight. If you went to bed at 7 p.m. and woke up at 1, is it tomorrow?
See you tomorrow.
If you're texting and you go and see you
know what you
tomorrow
mean.
at 12:30.
It isn't.
If you're on a night out and you're out at 1 a.m., you're still on that night out, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's 4, Bell.
4?
It could be 5, but you know, depends on the time of
Split
the
the
year.
difference.
Yeah, I know what you
Quarter
mean.
to 5.
Oh,
Half,
you've won me over. I hate when you cunts win me over like this. Yeah, I get.
4 a.m. is tomorrow. 3:59 is today.
Yeah, 4 a.m.'s very late. 5 a.m.'s very early.
There you go.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, baby.
4:42 a.m.
So Mark Wahlberg doesn't get up. He just never goes to bed.
I've got his.
No, but he gets
I've
up
got his
and goes for a
schedule.
workout.
Do you remember reading it a couple of years ago?
Let's do
He
Mark
goes to- he goes
Wahlberg's
to-
schedule.
He wakes up at
What time does he go to bed?
7:30. He wakes up at 2:30. Sorry, prayer time at 2:45. Breakfast
I'm
at quarter.
sorry, what?
Prayer time at 2:45.
For half an hour's prayer.
Why can't he just let God have a night's sleep?
Breakfast at 3:15. Then a workout at 3:40.
Yeah.
Then
I thought about going to the gym at 4 a.m.
Right. Can we just do what Mark Wahlberg? ADHD.
and then a meal at
Who's he?
5:30
Comes down
a.m.
and sucks him off.
5:30 a.m. meal. 6 a.m. shower.
Shout out Gary
Here's where
Delaney.
you're gonna like it, Adam. 7:30 golf.
Yeah.
Snack at 8.
His snack lasts half an hour, by the way.
Yeah, he hasn't seen his kids since 1998.
He goes
but he's
straight-
not asked about that.
straight
Because
from-
he's praying at 3:45 and he's golfing at fucking 7:30.
Straight from golf into cryo recovery at 9:30.
Crying and
Cryo
recovering.
recovery.
I'd
10:30 snack again. Family time snack at 11.
He's had an hour's worth of snacks, by the way, before 10.
Daddy, we haven't seen for so long. Shut up.
Lunch at 1 p.m. Snack at 3 p.m. Workout 2 at
That was
4.
an hour snack, that one.
It was.
My man does 3 hours worth of snacking in a day and goes, I go to bed at 20+7. You're also snacking for 3 hours, you soft cunt. What's he on about?
Workout number 2 at 4. Shower at 5. Dinner at 6:30. Bed by 7:30.
Wow. When's he filming films? When did you film them in? Mark, we want to pay you $25 million to be in this blockbuster. He was like, well, if you can fit it around my snack schedule, good for you.
Didn't he used to be a bad man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Marky
a
Mark.
Bad man.
Didn't he go to Nick Lowe?
Hang on. What's bad, man?
A bad
A
racist
bad man. Yeah,
He's a racist
bad-
man.
Here we are.
Assault. Was he in prison for assault?
Yeah. I'm a
Yeah.
racist man.
He battered somebody.
Marky Mark.
Ah, mate. He just got in the way of his snack time. I mean, they knew it was coming.
America loves a story like that, though. Like a bad man gone good.
A redemption.
A
Yeah.
bad man. Bad man gone good.
So do Liverpool, apparently. Because like everyone who's famous in Liverpool now who isn't a comedian or a musician is just someone who's murdered so many people and now does podcasts.
What?
There's loads of like gangsters.
Not the
I
hosts.
know what you mean.
No,
That felt too on the nose then, didn't it? Yeah, murdered loads of people and never told the podcast partner about it for 4 years. But you should have read the signs. I went to the school. Murder high.
No, it's one of these, isn't it? Yeah, you know, I grew up, killed 45 people. And
no,
now
it was just
do
what I had to
gun
do. It
talks.
was just what I had to do. I had to blow people's heads off for Big Jimmy. Jimmy was like, go and blow his head off. And I didn't know any better. I just blew his head off. I did me time in prison. And now, choose a life now.
Just to wake up and do an 8 ball of cocaine, 7 a.m.
Snack.
Fuck snack time. That was my snack time. Used to prey on cocaine. That was every day. And now I do ultra marathons. Shock.
You know, climb Mo Farmer and fucking talk to Chris.
I climb Mo Farah. I've never got over that as sounding like Mo Farah.
Anyone want to join me
high on
on my
Beecham's.
4 a.m. journey?
No.
No, 5:30.
I've had a
today.
baby. I'm not
If
doing
I'm
it
still
again.
up, I will.
You'll stay awake for a
Yeah.
bit.
No, you could like. You'll like it though. Get up.
How much sleep are you getting though? What time are you
Last
going
night,
to bed?
I was in bed by 10:30. So I've had like 5 hours kip.
You
So
missed
you're
it-
in a
you missed
deficit.
at the end of the day, though.
You're in a
there.
deficit though.
And I'll have a nap in a bit
Ah.
after me and Les have done our video.
Napping in the day is a good way to live. It really is.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're telling it to me like it's news. I fucking love a nap.
Do you get a nap though?
Yeah, but prayer and snack time gets in my way. You know what I mean?
Family snack time. Or
Yeah, fuck family snack time.
time
They can
do you
snack
go
on
to
their
bed?
own.
Time do I go to bed?
Like, what time do you go? I'm going to sleep now.
If we're not in, it's like 3, half 3.
That's so wild. That used to be me, and now I'm looking back like, how?
What going to
Going
sleep
to
that
sleep
late?
at 3:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a great nap yesterday. I got really stressed with all the work stuff and just had a lovely little nap.
Did you just have a shutdown?
Yeah, I just needed to turn off for half an hour, and I did it. Just got on the couch and had a lovely little nap
At yours or here?
at mine. Because everyone came to mine to film a sketch, and then we realised we couldn't, so I had to kick everyone out.
Yep.
So I had a nap.
That's a phenomenal way to deal with stress, isn't it?
I was
This
just like,
is awful. I'm not going to have a lie down.
Then
That is depression.
what's your sleep schedule?
Left to my own devices, not on tour.
Yeah, you're like a regular.
I
day.
am pulling my pod by 8:30 in the evening. It's absolutely phenomenal.
You're in bed at 8:30.
8:30 wank.
Yeah, I'm famously. I go
Question
to bed early.
time's not even on yet.
Peak practice has to start.
Obviously, I wake up for question time. That's my snack.
You're mad, you.
Current affairs.
So many things happen at like 10 o'clock.
Everything happens.
The 40 hasn't
Loads
even finished.
of-
It's half time in Champions League.
Loads of stuff happens. Loads of stuff happens, and I have to be part of it a lot of the time. But if I'm left to my own devices, I do like to be asleep by 9:30.
On the 25th of May, 2005, you were wanking when Liverpool were 3-0 down, and you didn't even know till the next day
No, I, was,
what had gone on.
I mean, I was watching the game with my mate.
Why were you wanking?
In bed.
Do you know we got a
That's
fucking
always
boss
fair.
takeaway that night? For some reason, I remember the most amazing comeback in Istanbul and me ordering about 27 quid of fucking takeaway.
27 quid. Ooh, calm down.
Back then, that's
No,
a
but
lot.
that's 2005.
That's a lot.
That's a Henry VIII. Could buy a 3-bedroom house for 27 quid.
Hang on, so you're in bed at half an hour. What time are you getting up? What time are you getting out of your bed?
6:30, 7.
It's a big sleep.
hell of a
Fucking
sleep.
hell, mate.
2.5 hour deficit on my work day.
Just lend some of him. Like
Yeah.
a 9-hour kip.
I had a big wank last night. So I
Did
got,
ya?
Yeah, got into it.
Are you lube every time, by the way?
I was raw dogging last night.
Was you?
Yeah.
You hadn't.
I've got it in my head that I don't know where the lube goes. You know what I mean?
It soaks in. It's a semi-permeable membrane. Isn't it?
Oh, it's not a Vauxhall Corsa. I'm a bit worried that I'm just building up a very lubey bed, and one day I'll just slide right out.
No, it goes
I'm
into
not-
your cock, doesn't it?
I'm not- what?
Your cock will soak it up like a sponge.
I've just told you that. Semi-permeable.
So what? So the lube's in me?
Yeah, your cock
You've
soaks
got the
it up.
lube in you.
How does the lube come out? Because I'm about 8% lube right now. What? I'm
It's just
worried
like
now.
moisturiser, isn't it?
Right.
Your body just takes what it needs. It doesn't want
Also, you wash your cock in the shower, don't you? So a lot of it just gets washed off.
When you put sun cream on, are you going, where's the sun cream going?
On my cock.
it. Imagine sun cream in your
I think you'd have to. If you're on a nudist beach, you'd have to. My dick hasn't seen the sun since fucking North Wales 1998. 1988.
Dan, that's
I'm
when
so
I was
high.
born in North Wales. What are you doing?
Yeah, I got my dick out. For your mum.
celebrate.
Yeah.
I think you'd need a sun cream on your penis if it saw the sun.
Do you reckon that's why cocks are darker than the rest of you, so that they always look like they've been on holiday when you get back from Marbella?
Do you go to beds?
Like genuinely, like if I'd been in Spain for a week and I got my cock out, everyone would just be like, "That's his colour."
Can you Google why are willies dark?
Is it just because there's quite a lot of give in them?
Saggy.
It's one of the only bits of skin where, like, you know, every other bit of skin is usually just like, I cover this bit of skin and it's the like body that's the same size. But there's a lot of give in your penis, isn't there?
There is, yeah.
So maybe it's dark when it's small.
Ah, so due to the sex hormones and extra testosterone that stimulate the production of melanin, the brown pigment shows. So it's because your cock's working harder than the rest of your body.
And this is why nipples are...
Because it's your dick's so manly, it's black.
Yeah, and that's why some nipples are darker than others.
Why? Because you've
got extra melanin in it.
extra melanin
Extra melanin.
I've got quite pink nipples, mate.
I haven't got them dark.
Me ain't got no...
You've got pink nipples. I've got Anglo-Saxon nips. What are you doing with Anglo-Saxon nips? I thought you had Spaniardas. Absolute omelettes for fucking nippons. Right.
They're not. No, they're darker. They're darkish.
You got a brown old nippy.
Mine
I had an
doesn't even
inside
know
out
what-
nipple when I was a kid. I have no idea why. Or
Well,
what
I just
that
told
was.
you breath.
Do you mean your belly button thing?
No.
Mummy, my inside out nipple.
What do you mean you had an inside out and had? What
I've got an
happened to it?
inside out dick.
Like,
so
during-
Did you finger in his belly button?
I'm getting me fluff out.
During like
Sexy, fuck
puberty, it just kind of went, yeah, like that.
you've got a gay nipple.
What do you mean it was inside out? Do you mean it was an innie and now it's an outie?
Like concave.
Like it was,
It was a nervous nipple.
yeah. Like if I was cold, it would come out, but when it was warm, it would.
If it was really horny,
it would just be inside
you could pick
out.
up S4C.
It's not now.
Did you
No, but
know?
a lot of people have like innie nips, don't they?
Yeah, but you're not usually one.
Not
of
women.
What?
Women all have fucking bastards, don't they?
Footy studs.
Apart from the flying saucers,
Are they? They're like the suffragettes, aren't they?
the big ones.
Out the nipples.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
group of women.
Yeah, they're not the.
We're the flying saucers. We want alien equality. I thought I had breast cancer for a while
Beechams to
Yeah.
deal with
because
this
a symptom of breast cancer in men is permanently erect nipples, and that's what I've got.
Well, right now you've got 2 erect nipples.
Why do you think I've always got jumpers on?
Yeah, you could.
He's literally middle of winter, got them out in a hospital going, I've got breast cancer. These are fucking hard as rocks. What are you doing? We getting tits out?
I'm taking my top off so you can see my nipples through my shirt.
God.
Yeah, damn.
Here we go. Oh, go. Nailed it.
Oh, we could hang a duffel coat off them.
Wow. Yeah.
Permanently.
Where?
What do you mean where?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
You cut glass.
Oh, they're not that hard.
Are you fucking joking?
Don't get offended.
Hardest nipples this side of Kansas, mate. What are you talking
This
about?
side of Kansas. Obviously, west of Kansas. That's pretty hard, those nips. Those California nipples. Right. So just talk me through it.
Do love a bit of nipple play.
Your health anxiety. Never make eye contact with me when you say stuff like that. And your health anxiety got you to the point where you're like, why are these nipples so hard? And
Well, I
then
just
you Googled
Googled
it.
my nipples are constantly erect. What does that mean? You know, like when you Google your dreams.
And it went male breast cancer.
Yeah.
Cool. Can
Well,
you get male breast cancer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit.
of course you can. That's just Angelina Jolie, mate. We have it as well.
She had male breast cancer.
No. You can get cancer of anything.
I
You
thought
get
she.
toenail cancer.
I
if
know
you
she
want.
famously didn't
She
have
didn't
breast
have
cancer.
She got it cut out before she could have possibly got it. That's why she had the what is it?
Mastectomy.
No, I think she had a scare with it and then was like, I'll just cut my tits off. Be
No,
arsed.
I think you can get tested for the gene.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
So she knew she was high risk.
She walked in with a pair of jeans and they went, get your tits off.
Yeah.
No, I think she cut it off as a precaution rather than a cure.
Both of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Double
Yeah.
mastectomy.
Yeah.
My
Fair
mum
play.
had a mastectomy.
Did she?
A little too late.
That's a good
'Cause
podcast.
She did die of cancer. But
Good
she
podcast,
got
mate.
fake boobs.
Say it again.
She let us like.
Did your mum
have a
get breast
go.
cancer?
Yeah.
Did she? Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
podcast, mate.
Did your mum get breast cancer? The podcast.
No, my mum had a mastectomy.
The spin-off pod. She had fake boobs. I threw him around. There's nothing quite like
Playing with your mum's tits.
playing with I'm telling you, the cold, almost reassuring feel of putting your mum's fake boob on your forehead. It's a nice feeling. Just
Have you seen that trend of throwing cheese on babies?
it's very like that, except there's an underlying sadness. Because cheese is quite joyous, but fake tits are essentially quite sad.
So if you throw cheese on a crying baby, the baby will stop crying.
What kind of cheese?
Not like a brie.
Massive wheel of camembert.
I'm gonna bake this camembert. Wait.
Like an American slice of cheese. Baby, you just chuck it on a baby's head.
I think I would as well.
No, but they don't cry. Do you know? Because if you throw like a right, they'll cry. But if you throw a piece of cheese,
You could throw a duvet over them as well. You'd stop.
no, not necessarily. They're like, what?
Oh, it's cheese only.
It's just a
It's
weird thing.
literally cheese only.
It's because it's light.
It's
Doesn't
the
hurt
smell and the fact it's cold. They're like, cheese, cold. Like, so.
them. Doesn't work with warm cheese. If you work, they're like, sticky.
Yeah.
Get it off.
Intelligent
just-
babies as well. Cheese, cold.
Yeah, you can't just put like a camembert drizzled on it. It's like, no, what are you doing here? It's too hot.
Cheese, hot. There you go. There's some advice.
I'm
Your
telling
baby's
you right
crying,
now.
throw cheese on it. If your mum's got breast cancer, put a tit on your face.
No, I never. She only ever one. I just went one omnitit. Right when I didn't, I stopped crying.
Did she know you were doing it?
No, we didn't. I didn't do it round the dinner table. It was just one of them things.
Did you ever do keepy ups with it?
Mate, by the way, tell me,
seven
you go upstairs and your mum's tits out on the sideboard. You aren't flopping that on your
My mum's
forehead.
an alcoholic. I tits with us all the time.
Adam, get me tits off your forehead. No, mum, it's reassuring. And I was crying before.
You're the weirdo. I should be like, Mum, put your tits away. There's people here.
Oh, there was people in.
I'm ready to help.
From a bra shop.
Would you get a fake dick
What?
if your dick fell off?
I need dick technology to make some advances. Do you know what I mean? I don't think we're there with where we need
There's
to
no
be.
dick technology, is there? Really?
Viagra?
No, I mean actual
Like cyborg dicks.
get a new one. Oh, I need If this keeps making money, I'm gonna be a 70-year-old with a massive weapon.
Do you reckon it'd be a faux pas? You know the way, like, if a woman's got itty bitty titties, if they're part of the itty bitty titty committee, as Alfie Brown would say, they get jugs, don't they? They get like fake jugs. Not just like cancer patients, but like women with tiny tits can get a boob job.
Did you know that?
Hey, amazing. Thanks for explaining that in such weird detail. Do you know boobs? Boob jobs? Yeah. No. If they're itty bitty titty, not cancer. They always get all of them. None of them suffer through small tits.
No, some of them do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They're the OGs.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
a lot of women want jugs. And if they haven't got any, they can buy them. And like men are like, go ahead. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if your partner's never had jugs and she was like, I'm getting some jugs, you wouldn't be like, don't get jugs. That'd knock me sick. You'd be like, go ahead, get some jugs.
She's got
Do you
some.
reckon if you had a micro penis, imagine that. Imagine if there was like a cock surgery where you could get an absolute wound bruiser. Do you reckon like Laura would be like, go and get a fucking broom dick? Or do you reckon she'd be like, no, I like your little maggot?
Yeah. I mean, I'd have to get yeah. You can't just go and do it as a surprise, can you? You can't come back and be like, babe, guess what I've done? You know, you said a surprise for Christmas. I've got an 8-inch cock. It's a Peruvian miner's dick. He died in an accident.
Oh, you get
They
a
shipped it over.
dick.
What?
You got one of
Got a child. Look at the dick of a child Peruvian.
That sounds small, doesn't
Why are
it?
you only going 8 inches as well? If you're getting a new one, go
Yeah.
fucking like Danny D.
Yeah.
No, because most women would be scared of that.
I don't have to turn the telly off from like downstairs.
I truly
And that's
believe
what you want a big dick for, isn't it?
women like average penises, and I genuinely believe that. They all talk.
That's what
and
they keep telling you. That's nice of them, innit? Just keep lying to us, girls. Keep lying. No, I like it. I like, room for a sideboard.
To be fair, I do get it. Would you want a big dick in you? No. It's just like a big poo when it's hurt.
Can I throw it out
yeah, but I
there?
do enjoy that.
This
It's
is
a
my...
big poo when it hurts, you enjoy.
Oh, mate. I did an absolute Colin the Caterpillar yesterday. I honestly think lengthwise, the height of my dick, I don't think I'm far off what I need to be, but I could definitely do with a bit of girthage.
Really, yeah.
Oh, I think so. My wife is, knocking on 40. Things have happened, haven't they? I reckon a little bit of girthage, fill up the room.
I think like 8.5 and a bit girthy is every woman's dream.
I think you could even go down to 6 or 7, and I think they'd be happy.
Every woman's dream.
Every woman's dream, even the little ones.
Let me just Google my dream. 8.5.
What am I doing with this?
What does this mean?
Means you're on a big dick. Love. Web.md.
How when I got circumcised when I was 7, it was pre-wanking, so I didn't have to worry about that.
Oh, yeah, you've
My
never
dad got circumcised when he was 19 and said it was the worst ordeal of his life. You basically can't touch your dick for 2 months.
Imagine how much you'd like wanking if you hadn't been circumcised.
Yeah, it's well better.
I hate it. I wish I enjoyed it more.
I remember the first time.
I just don't know how you could do. I don't know how.
And I thought I broke it because I'd never pulled my skin back before. But then as I got excited towards the end, I pulled it back and my bell end come out and I was like, oh, I've broke my knob. What's this?
What? Did it not feel nice though?
No, it felt nice, but nothing came out. I just got the jelly legs.
Oh, it was just a.
But like,
you got the jelly legs.
You don't come the first couple of times.
Bruce Grobbler.
Jersey Dudek in 2005, actually.
Jersey Dudek.
But
You do that?
because I'd never seen me bell end before, and I'd never seen anyone's cock.
Just your mum's tits. Weird upbringing. Go on.
I remember.
Hang on. I'll take that back. Not that weird.
I genuinely.
If you see more dicks than your mum's tits, it's a weird upbringing. I'll give you that.
I genuinely remember the first time I saw my bellend. I remember.
Yeah.
Running upstairs.
And it wasn't running upstairs.
Yeah.
What? Into a mirror? What?
No one asked me what it was.
Oh.
Oh, you didn't see it while you were running. That's a big dick, isn't it? It's so big, it's coming at you upstairs. Like defying
I
gravity.
remember going, Mum, what's this? And she was like, don't worry, it's just your body. Everyone's
That's your
got
bell
it.
end, that.
She didn't say it like that.
That's your massive cock.
Just your bell end, that lad. No, she went, don't worry, all men have got them, it's normal. I was like, okay.
Sorry, how old were you?
Obviously young.
How old? You sound like you're about 8. Mummy, what's this? Honestly, it's been annoying me for a while. I know I'm 8. What's that?
No.
Pissing from it.
No, I knew what me willy was.
Oh, right, sorry.
But with the first time I saw me bell end,
When you had the pullback.
yeah, he did then.
The pullback,
Shit,
the
what's
very
that?
first pullback and
I was
reveal.
like, Mum, what's that? And she went, don't worry, it's normal. Yeah, don't worry about it. I remember that was on the landing in my house. I remember it so vividly.
Wow, I was robbed of that.
You couldn't not see yours.
Couldn't not see it because at 7 years old, I got taken for my dick being chopped off.
I had my reduction about then.
Yeah. we got it done. I got my dick shortened on Booper.
Clan.
My dad's work had health insurance. It's the only time we ever nothing in our whole childhood was paid for by Booper. Like it must have been for like 2 or 3 years, and it just so happened that me getting circumcised was on. We went private.
Tory dick.
A little Tory dick. No one explains what was happening, by the way. Just take you in. Just put you under. You're like, what's happening? You're like, having an operation. All right. Stupid enough to be like, cool, let's see how this pans out. Woke
You
up.
didn't say where the operation was.
I can't remember. In Ribbleton. I can't remember where. I can't
Your
remember.
ears pierced today, Daniel.
You just trust your parents, don't you? You're going in for an operation.
I'd go, why am I getting an operation and where?
Yeah, I would have as well.
No, I've not even signed a consent form. No, you didn't even know what your dick was at 7. What's
At
this?
7. I know 7-year-olds.
Wow.
And they're quite switched on. If I went, you're going to the hospital for surgery, they go, why? They'll be like, let's go. Out on me dick.
Honestly, I can't remember having that conversation.
You must have though.
Did we?
Yeah.
You must have.
Are you sure?
Hospital's a big
A
thing.
7-year-old is sentient. You would know.
I mean,
You're
a
right.
1-year-old's
I was.
sentient.
No, but you know what I mean. You're
got-
capable of critical thinking at 7 years
yeah.
old, and you weren't stupid, were you? You'd
don't
have been
know.
like, "Why am I getting me knob out, Mum?"
I think basically Mum went, look, come with me, we're going to a private hospital. There's full fat pop. And I was like, I'm in.
That was a game.
Is that all it took to get you anywhere?
Yeah, there's
Take your
cake.
pants off with the man in that room. He's got full fat pop, Daniel.
That was a game at Christmas. Why am I getting me knob out, Mum? Do we need a piss? No. Oh, Dan's going to play his little game. Why am I getting me knob out, Mum?
Why is it up this time?
Show your
I'm
nan
just
your new
telling you,
dick.
when you wake up from it, and honestly,
Go on, your nan's
Man
seen your
said
new
that was
dick,
the
yeah?
best one in the shop.
you would get your dick out if you had a new dick, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Not in front of me. Oh, she's passed now, but not in front of my alive now.
No, not for your nan. No.
Not even if she asked.
Even if she'd paid for it.
Wants to see it. It's 20 quid. Get your knob out, son.
Listen, I put some money aside. I'm gonna give it you now instead of when I pass. What are you spending it on? A new dick. Well, I'd like
If
to
I got
see
my
it.
knob done and I had an absolute fucking what, I would
A
immediately.
what?
I would immediately come in here and show you all.
A genital.
You'd want to
wad.
see it.
Yeah, absolutely. If only you hit your dick, then I want to see it.
100%.
You'd want to see my prosthetic penis.
After lunch or before?
After the fact, though, like after the 2 weeks. Like,
Healing.
I don't want to see like the
2
Oscar
weeks.
Pistorius. He's got no legs.
I saw Joey's getting released now. On but someone said they can't.
Yeah, if I get a new dick, I'm showing everyone. Oscar Pistorius. He's getting released. And now, current affairs.
No, he's getting released in January, and someone said, but they can't tag him. You just take his legs off and go out. He's been sat there for 6 days.
I think he just misunderstood her when she said, blow me back out.
Oh, lad.
In the toilet through the door.
How many
Just an Oscar Pistorius joke. And I just falls off.
He's a bad man, him, isn't he?
How
Yeah,
many
he shot
pull-ups
someone
has
in
he
the back
done?
out through the door.
He's done bare pull-ups, hasn't he? He's just been in prison for fucking 7.5 years. Like, easier as well.
He was on house arrest, wasn't he, for most of it, though?
What?
He served most of it in his own
How
house.
did he get house arrest?
Because he's very rich.
Money.
He got found not guilty first,
South Africa, mate.
and then got found guilty.
Because they were like, hang on, someone shot her. And you were the only one there. And he was like, oh.
I know, but I haven't even got my legs on.
That was part of his excuse.
Yeah, because like the angle
Yeah.
of the bullet's going through, like he's
Course.
like, I couldn't have shot at that angle. He thought someone was in the toilet robbing his house with the door locked.
Coming for that telly in a minute. Shying for the shite. Don't put your legs on.
You'd love to hear the level of argument that it takes to shoot your missus with a shotgun through a fucking
I don't think it
bathroom
was an
door.
argument. I think he planned it.
Why though?
I really don't know the
Babe,
relationship.
Oscar, I'm just going for a shit. Right. Yeah, all right. Enjoy. Fucking, I think it's an argument.
I think it was
I think it's an
premeditated.
argument. She slams the door.
No,
Yeah.
I think it was premeditated, and his story was like, "Oh, I thought it was an intruder. It was too much of an easy story for him to strangle away with."
That was an intruder doing a shit. And that was the Oscar Pistorius story. What was she called?
Reva Steenkamp.
Reva Steenkamp. Sounds like a great rugby player.
Sure, he was.
And this episode is in tribute to her.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Rita. Reva.
And Dan's mum.
Oh. I felt sad then. I wanted to make another joke. I went, oh, I miss my mum.
What's happening, lads? Time to tell you about our OG, our absolute favourite sponsor, Manscaped.com. With the promo code WORD20, you get 20% off and free worldwide shipping. Now listen, Christmas is coming up. Who wants a hairy sack at Christmas? Even Santa doesn't have a hairy sack. He's got a hairy face. His sack is full of presents. And that's what my sack's full of. Come for women.
Yes, mate. Who do you need to shave this Christmas? Your Mars Biff? You never know. But with Manscaped, you've got the best pube shaving kit in the game.
The Lawnmower 5.0 is now
a
out.
new
It's
one.
part of this
Oh,
massive
sweet.
package where you get the crop preserver, the crop soother. It's basically
a
just a bit of
snip.
cream for your pubes, you know what I mean? There's the weed whacker. Put this up your arsehole, up your nose, trim the ears. Who wants a hairy arsehole?
Nose.
No, you need this to get in there. Sort it out, okay?
Yeah.
Go to manscaped.com. Promo code is WORD20. 20% off the best products for below the belt grooming for men or for women, you know, or trans.
Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming. This is the best package you could give to your hairy relative. Sort them out.
Christmas is coming. Your Mars Biff's getting fat. Look at me out.
Shave it. Bars.
What's on your mind, Dan?
What have you just realised?
A penny has just dropped in your head. What?
I've had a dream about someone having 2 dicks.
Was it me?
When you said, "Oh, we're going to," because me and Finn are going to go to Nando's,
And I was like, oh, Finn, get here with your 2 dicks. I made a joke, yeah.
and then it's literally triggered something. I've had a dream about someone having 2 dicks.
Was
Who's
it
the
me?
person?
I don't know.
You looked at me very intently then.
Is it someone we work with?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. You're lying.
I'm not. I promise you, I'm not. I
What
can't
was
thi-
the
I can't
dream?
thi- Just like, what? How can you? What'd you do with them?
Oh, you were sucking them off?
Oh yeah, of course. It's not a dick in my dream that I don't suck off. Not gay in my dreams, are we? You can't be gay in your dreams.
You can't be getting your dreams.
No. Everyone dreams about getting bummed occasionally. It's not gay. It's your dreams.
I don't dream about it.
Why did you say it like that?
It's just a fact.
No, but you said it with the cadence of there was a
But,
line.
Come and
as a
see me on
chord.
tour.
But I meditate about it. I don't dream it now. I can't, if I remember who had 2 dicks,
Ken Dodd.
I'm going to need some more Beecham's quite soon. Don't give up e-cigarettes. Or,
No, don't start.
yeah, right. Okay, so if you've started, don't give them up. Just smoke them until you die.
Do you know that it's
'Cause
bad
it's-
as having like 500 fags in your mouth?
Yeah, good.
That's awful.
That's
Like
a
one little pipe is the
a-
same as 500 fags.
different dream. It's 36 cigarettes.
How many's one fag?
Like one puff.
One puff equals one fag.
Yep. Finn, have you got any questions? Because
Do you know what we've
I
got?
like my job.
We haven't done it for a while. We've got some pet peeves. We've not done it for ages. So we've had a few.
we haven't done it. You're right. For so long. You're absolute.
Yeah.
Dan can't
I'm
find
so
them.
right, aren't I?
You are so right. We haven't done it for so long
Yeah.
that it's been taken off the soundboard.
Has it actually?
I'll do it in real time.
Oh, no.
That doesn't have to, my head in.
Absolutely.
The ram of that one. Right, first one's from Millie. When you're having a conversation with someone while a place,
He was pissed off that it was a girl.
No, it wasn't.
you're just pissed off that it's pet peeves. We haven't done it for ages.
I like women.
I know you do.
Yeah.
So Millie
Them
says,
bumholes.
Yeah.
Millie says, when you're having a
Amongst other
conversation,
things.
And Adam keeps talking.
yeah, when you're having a conversation with someone whilst a plate of biscuits is making its way around a room, and you're not allowed to acknowledge the biscuits until they get to you, so you have to pretend you're still interested in the conversation until the biscuits get to you. You have to act surprised and go, "Ooh, biscuits!"
Never happens in my life ever.
Millie, though, the level of observation is almost Sean Walsh-like. That sounded like a Sean Walsh bit. I honestly, if I'm stood talking to someone and I fancy a biscuit, I'm looking at the biscuit and be like, I'm going to have a biscuit in a bit. Yeah, I miss Nana as well, but them biscuits look fucking great. That is a funeral, innit? That sounds like a funeral.
Yeah, there's always.
No, Christmas. That
Oh,
sounds
right,
like
okay.
Christmas to me. The family around, the new biscuits are getting passed round.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
Pass round.
Funerals
You
and
put it on
Christmases
the
do
ta-
you have?
You put it on the table and you.
Oh, come on. You go back somewhere for a bit of a wait, there's biscuits being
Who's
passed around.
carrying them round?
Pass
Biscuit
round.
eater.
What are you on about? There's just a buffet, isn't there? Bit of
No.
nice fucking.
Oh, hang on, it's the biscuit man.
There isn't a... We don't
them
hire
on
a
the
biscuit man.
Everywhere but Liverpool's weird, you know. Everyone's lives are mad.
Oh, wait,
No
there's-
one in Liverpool has ever passed biscuits round in the history of biscuits. You
put them on the
I
table?
can speak with authority because I know Liverpool and I know biscuits. If you have ever...
Passing biscuits round isn't a thing.
Nah.
The biscuits are on the table. Help yourself to a biscuit.
Hang on, Dan,
There's
imagine-
biscuits here. Who's going, oh, I'll just do laps of the old party.
Nan,
mate.
can you
Biscuits,
pass me
eh?
a biscuit? Are you even a scouser? Leave this city! You fucking liar! You fucking biscuit-eating wool cunt! Get out of my city!
Dan, if I brought biscuits in and instead of putting them on the table, I was like, wait.
You wouldn't. You're the least biscuit-passing motherfucker I've ever met.
It's not one person passing them round. It's like you have them, pass them to me.
Pass the duchy.
You have the biscuits. You say what you want, and you
Put them on the table. What the
You
fuck?
pass them to Dan.
We got cakes yesterday.
How are you arguing this much about biscuits? It's so stupid. It's so stupid. There's so much going on in the world, and we're like, yeah, that's sad. What about biscuits? Fucking hell, lads.
No one passes biscuits round. It's mental.
That is
not in Liverpool,
You
mate.
just have a buffet. You have a buffet. And when the buffet's open,
The Buffy? Buffy the fucking
Hang on,
biscuit
so
slayer?
what happens if you're like 7? What happens if you're 7 away and there's only 4 of your biscuit left? Are you just going, I won't have that? I just go over and I won't have that one.
Oh, stand up. Aggressive.
Oh, I would. If biscuits
you
are being
gave-
passed
I want
around,
it, it's a biscuit.
Yeah, you gegenpress the fucking biscuits. That's fucking brilliant.
If my biscuit of choice is in a limit, if there's a timeout going and there's only 4 of them, but there's 15 people in the way.
fuck my arse.
Hey, everyone, are you having a really interesting conversation with me, are you? Yeah, well, you can shut the fuck up. It's timeout time, bitch. Shh.
Right.
For you.
So you get...
Time out, I'm having a time.
Adam just walks in. Oh, Adam, thanks for making it. Shut the fuck up. Where are the biscuits? These are mine. This is my pile. No one touch this on the buffet. Right? That's Adam's pile. No one touch it. And I am not moving.
Hang on, so are you just going, oh, I could have had that biscuit, but, you know, I had to wait the
Can you
carousel.
conceive that in the history of biscuits, there has been some...
Conceive?
Not concede. Have a baby and then listen.
Can you have kids?
Oh, the genuine anger.
I'm really
I
not.
can't believe you would wait and go, the biscuit of is gone.
No, but I love it when you two side on these things. You're like, no one has ever sat around and had biscuits passed to them. It's fucking stupid.
It's so
Who doesn't just have a pile of biscuits in the corner and then just fucking attack them like a trough?
No, the table.
That's Christmas and a funeral and a bar mitzvah in Liverpool.
The table.
A what?
When your nan puts a spread on,
Yeah.
gets her tits out. you go to your nan's house.
She's just up there. Come on! Get on my fucking biscuits!
No, when you go and she puts a spread on, she doesn't carry them round the
It's got a
room.
fanny like a pack of broken digestive.
Have a go on my champion touch.
Oh,
You know what you think it? You say it.
Also,
Okay.
nans have lost their jam, haven't they? Famously. Yeah.
How have we gone from biscuits to menstruating?
Original wagon wheel she is. You like the creamy stuff.
Should we have a break?
7 minutes. That's it. Oh, seconds done.
So yeah, Millie's annoyed that she gets past.
Oh, by
biscuits.
the way, I really like the way Millie thinks.
I agree.
I don't suffer any of the social anxiety that she seems to suffer from.
No,
if I
but-
want a biscuit, I'll be like, if there's biscuits coming around, I'll be like, I'm going to have a biscuit. Do
The
you know what I
thing
mean?
is, I understand the grander scheme of what she's talking about. So if I'm having a conversation with you, but there's something else in the room that has caught my attention, do you know what I'm really good at now? Because for years I've just like looked through the back of someone's head being like, in a situation, there's biscuits being passed around. I'm really good now at going, hey Finn, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not listening because there's biscuits being passed around. I just won't lie to people anymore.
Yeah.
I'll just be like, hey, I know what you're doing, but the buffet's open. Like, if I'm talking to you and the buffet opens, I will end. There's nothing. You'll be going, yeah, I've just cured cancers today, me and the team. You know, we've just researched everything. I'll be like, yeah. There's a chicken curry over there that's going to be in limited supply any minute now.
Yeah.
I'll see you in a minute.
Question, what function is this that you're at where someone has just
celebrating.
cured cancer and they're like, you know what we need? A buffet?
It's celebrating them curing cancer.
Ah, right, yeah, cool.
I think a similar one.
Macmillan's HQ, we've got a curry on.
Oh, they're not curing it. They're taking too much money on.
Oh, yeah,
A
right.
similar one would be like when you're at a fancier occasion and there's like canopies getting passed around.
The
and
old
you act
canapes.
surprised.
Canapes.
Yeah, and you're like, oh,
No, but you have
yes,
to
I
wait
will
for the
have that.
canapé. I think you can't approach the canapé.
No, but I'm saying that is in the back of your mind, isn't
You
it?
can't walk straight in.
You've seen them. You've
Yeah.
Claude McAlealy scanned them over there.
Yeah.
Oh, Makalele
Reading the
reference.
Yeah.
Nice. And then just 240s of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Next one from John O'Muse. Don't
It's
want to
nice not worrying about what people think of you, innit? It's a nice point to get to where you're like, I'm just going to be honest. I'm not listening anymore because there's biscuits. And not having to worry about, oh, what will they think of me? It's just, that's a nice spot to get to. And that's what Millie's not got to. She's still worried about what that person's thinking. If she sees the person clocking the fucking biscuit, she's like, oh, God, that's great when you go, I don't care what you think. I like biscuits.
So John O'Muse says, don't want to sound nasty, but old people using contactless. Just in general.
I ain't never seen it.
I've never seen it either.
As a
Why
pet
would that be a
peeve.
problem?
I have no idea.
No, but I could
Using
see it.
ATMs,
I
yeah.
could see it being annoying, but I've never seen an old person using contactless.
No, I have, and it's great because otherwise they're there with fucking bags of change going, oh, I've been saving this for a fucking rainy day, but anyway, I need sugar. Oh. Does my head in when they're paying with change.
Or
Contactless.
which grandson's birthday's my pin code 7.
7. Pin code 7.
If they're born the 7th of July.
Nice.
Okay. Capel Pow, Wag Wag Lids,
Hey.
What's his name?
Capel Pow.
It's been a while.
Up there with
Mental.
Pre the Mystery as some of my favourite names on the podcast.
Yeah.
Wag Wag Lids, pet peeve for you. When you're using a public toilet and there's an odd number of urinals and someone chooses to use one of the even numbered ones, especially when there's only 3, meaning you are forced to stand next to them.
Yeah. Just blow their head off. Just absolutely Oscar Pistorius them. Shoot them in the toilet.
If there's options and someone comes in to piss next to you, it's illegal.
I wouldn't care.
No, come
do
on.
your job. Look
Just go
forward.
away.
Piss,
No,
think
no,
of
no, no,
England. What?
No, it's a yellow card. No pun intended.
Here's my question to you. You walk into a man's bathroom.
Yeah. Thank you for specifying.
You walk in-
Unisex.
You're in a pub, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You go into a men's toilet.
The old fucking rascal and packet. What's it called?
Wagon and rascal.
Wagon and rascal.
You're in the wagon and rascal. You're having a few booners, right? You go into the men's toilets. The cubicle has got someone in, and there are 3 urinals. The one on the left and the one on the right are occupied by men pissing, but the one in the middle is free. Do you wait for one of the men to finish, or do you go right into the middle of them and use the only available urinal?
Oh, I can't take only available. It's
Yeah.
Depends how much of a piss I need.
Oh, I get in my head that I don't want anyone thinking like, oh, he's scared to get his dick out. I just have to face it. I would take that one. I would take that one. If I was on the left one and 2 were free, and then someone came into the middle one, I'd be like, dude, what are we doing? Take the right.
I'd piss in the sink.
Fuck off.
I'd piss in the sink first.
I use any available at the match.
Oh,
Because you have
yeah.
to.
When at a festival or something, you just go
Any
for it.
available at the match, just go and use it. But like, if I'm in a pub, I'll be honest with you, I would wait for one of the 2 wings to be available if the middle one was free.
Can I add an addendum? if it's the summer and I'm wearing shorts,
Yeah.
I will not use urinals because I have had trickle splash on my legs, and that is
Why don't you shake?
No, it's
Oh, from
from
them?
the porcelain.
from the
Moby?
from Moby. No one listens to techno. Genuinely, I've felt that from the trough. A little bit of splashage from another man's whiz
Yeah, I know what you mean.
on my shin. I'm out.
Yeah,
Don't
I like
like
the steam from a piss.
I
I've had that as a thing before. We've laughed
Your
at them.
piss though.
Yeah,
You're not over like, oh, I love these winter pisses.
I went for a piss in Pogues
Fucking hell, you had
yesterday.
asparagus.
And honestly, I think my piss must have been 102 degrees because it came out as steam. It was fucking wild.
Where's that? Was it phase 1 that was a nice venue, but for some reason the toilets were downstairs near the Antarctic?
Yeah.
Just a weird feeling when you're like,
It is good, like watching your steam come up off your pissy.
I remember we got that at one.
that's his breakfast piss as well.
What's the opposite to this?
Huh?
What's the opposite to this thing you're doing? Good things. What's it called?
Peace.
Simple pleasures.
Oh, simple pleasures.
Someone wrote it in once. We told them.
Good things. New feature, guys. Carl's good things.
Good thing.
I'll do it.
Happy.
Carl's good things. When you find a £5 in an old pair of jeans.
That was the original Simple Pleasure.
Yeah.
Someone wrote it in once as a simple pleasure. We told them all to fuck off, and now we're saying how good it is.
That checks out. That checks out.
We are very flippant. I
We're
apologise.
fickle. We're
Yeah.
a fickle podcast.
Right, last one. This is from Josh Bicknell. When you order a Mackey's, Deliveroo, etc., and the tracker tells you the driver has a few more orders to deliver first, so you know that your food is going to be stone cold. Steve Austin.
Foon.
Steve Austin.
What?
Oh.
What?
So on like Uber Eats, you can order it.
Is it not just 1 meal per customer?
No.
No.
It's quite inefficient, that done.
Especially if you're using a discount code. Then they're like, you can do
I
one.
expect my food, 1 driver.
No.
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 Deliveroo is like, hey, here's John. He's picked your scran up and he's got to drop these 7 off and then you're number 8.
I always pay priority. Always.
I pay priority now. It's an extra £2. And look, I know there's a cost of living crisis and I'm not showing off.
You're
but it's worth the
frugal.
£2.
It's £2 for your food to be one.
Fugal.
I'd rather just not have a can of Coke. I'll take the can of Coke off the order to pay for the premium.
No,
I
you
did-
won't.
I did
You'll
the-
keep the kind of liar. Lads, have 3 premiums. Get it dead quick. Break the law. See you in a bit. I can't be asked getting up to buzz you in, climb the fucking building, Spider-Man my food through the window. Here's 40 quid.
You both as well. Absolutely.
Is there a fucking Spider-Man option?
If there was a £40, I'll spaz on your bill, and I'll be there in 3 minutes. You go, yeah.
Deliveroo's got the Fathers for Justice app. No, yeah. Fucking whatever.
Oh, I've said this before. Do you know what I ate on Deliveroo? You go, yeah, your food's £16, and then you go to the last page and it goes, yeah, you owe us £47. And you're like, why? It goes, loads of things.
Why?
It's just the add-on mad
Service charge,
charge.
He's
delivery
being
charge,
hyperbolic then.
tax. It does add like a
You go,
fiver
oh, I've got to scan
sometimes.
it.
Sounds like a
15 quid.
tour settlement.
But
What?
then it's 24 quid, and you're like, oh, do I want to spend £24 on food? I was happy spending 15.
Yeah.
And then you end
That's
up
how they
not.
get you.
Yeah,
Once it's in the basket, though, what are you doing? Get off on your fat ass. Oh, fuck that.
exactly. That's how they get you.
Wasn't all words. I live in a village and Deliveroo isn't an option.
You got Uber Eats yet? Because Rail got Uber Eats like last year. That
Real?
was a big moment.
You're in Metropolis there, kid. Sorgo. Once the co-op shut, you're going driving. Oh, no, we got a...
Surely you've got Deliveroo from Chester
Drive
to
in,
Sorgo.
Yeah.
drive through the windows.
what, on a Lecky bike? 5 miles?
Let's have a
4
look.
miles?
Yeah, that's fine.
No, what, in a queue?
Yeah, you'd definitely be able to do that. Watch, like,
I was going to do that as well. See,
And we might change your world here.
Yeah, don't say it.
I know what it is because I said it by accident.
You guessed it.
Yeah, right.
Spot on.
Yeah.
It can't be.
I can't remember
Is
the last
the-
bit.
It's not that.
um,
It doesn't matter. Let's not do it now. But let's not give Dan's.
I don't think I can get it. But also, the food just turns up cold. It's too far. So I just go to the Caspian on my own. I just drive. I'm my own Deliveroo.
Caspian, sure.
Shite.
Dan, there's loads on Uber Eats.
And I learned how to say thank you in Kurdish, and now they fucking love me because
How'd
I'm
you
the
say
only
it?
person.
thank you, mate.
Spaz.
You open the door and say spaz to a man. He goes, "Thank you."
If you get your food and go spaz, it's actually
Someone's having you on, you absolute fucking idiot.
spaz.
Oh, spaz.
It is spaz. I was being silly.
Spaz.
If you open the door and
Spaz.
go, spaz. Thank you, mate.
Spaz, mate.
What?
You're right.
Finn didn't even need to fucking Google it. He knows. It's
I
from
don't.
the region.
We got
It
beef,
is.
famously.
Oh,
Kurdish and Turkish.
He calls
are
them.
they?
He calls them
I'm kind of
turds.
on the Kurdish side.
oh, are you?
I know.
Free Palestine.
Yeah.
Are you a kid?
No, I'm not a Kurd, but
He's a contrarian.
my dad's very racist towards Kurds, and I don't appreciate it.
I'm your dad.
Wow.
I'm your dad now.
Does he call
You're the new
them?
one.
Does he
I'm so
call them
proud of you.
turds?
Captain
Finn?
now. Huh?
Does he call them turds?
Yeah.
Because I would, if I was racist towards Kurdish people.
Oh, we're just guessing racist slang, are we?
It's just easy, innit? So.
Make one for Mongolians.
What? I don't think you have to do a lot of work for that, do you?
Now he said that.
Should we give some advice?
Yeah.
Ready to give some advice?
Oh, yeah, let's get a Deliveroo to my house, though.
Well, you're getting some food in a minute.
Oh, I fucking forgot. Can I have some
We did
beach
as well.
house?
We don't know what it's going to be. Oh, we do know what it's going to be. I've never had that either.
Carl versus food.
I might have some.
Well, I'm making two then because I was going to have the other half. What do you want eat?
Oh, I love that. Proper like early 90s West
G-funk,
Coast hip
innit?
hop.
G-funk.
Nothing but a G-funk,
Good
baby.
coffee.
That regulator. or something.
We.
Yeah.
Regulate.
I think I'm becoming a shower.
This is from an anonymous lady.
Dilly, dally, ran from the alley.
Hi boys, love the pod, but please, please, please keep me anonymous. Alongside my job as a hairdresser.
Just modesty.
Yeah,
Finn, is it dead annoying when people interrupt the prep?
it's kind of annoying. isn't it?
You're so good at it, though,
I know.
and
That
that's why I'm proud of you.
Modesty joke.
I'm going to give you £5.
Get it? Please let me get what I want. I understood it.
Let me.
Don't like jokes when I'm reading.
Alongside my job as a hairdresser.
Sorry, can you start again?
In Bolivian. Go.
I can't do Bolivian. Hi boys, love the pod, but please keep me
It's a very
anonymous.
good Bolivian.
Alongside my job as a hairdresser, I work part-time as an OnlyFans model, which mainly consists of me using sex toys and a lot of spit play. Last week, I got a message through from a subscriber requesting something a bit more extreme and vile. He wanted me to record a private video for him where I gag on a dildo until I eventually throw up on it and then proceed to stick it up myself.
Oh, I'm out.
Obviously, I was absolutely horrified and disgusted and said no. But but he came back yesterday offering me $2,000.
Whoa, I'll do it.
Oh, that's like Fathers for Justice money.
I really need the money as it's an insane amount, but I also can't fathom doing it, and I'm worried about the video being shared. Any advice on if I should share it?
Don't get your face in it.
Babe.
Wear a Rey Mysterio mask and then do it.
You don't have to puke in your pussy, babe. Come on.
No, for $2,000, puke in your pussy. What are you talking about?
Dressed as Rey Mysterio.
£2,000 to get a bit of fucking vomit up your fucking vagina.
Gina? No.
What's wrong with that?
Babe.
I get it, you know.
I'm not into sick.
Anything dirty.
Just
Sick.
I know
You like
two
sick?
two
as long as
grand's
you
a lot
can't
of money.
smell it.
But you,
It's just
you
dirty,
can.
innit? No, but he can't through the video.
Oh,
I'm not
so
saying
you'd like
it.
to watch it?
I think like if I was hungover, this would do it for me. Yeah.
Yeah, but you like fucking all sorts, don't you? Like car crash videos when you're horny.
No.
I know. That's been
Look at
hyperbolic.
that Renault spas. Fucking hell, mate.
Spaz.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What? No. Oh, she's gonna do fine. I know $2,000's a lot of money, but just keep getting your biff
Is
out.
there a number then? The way
Keep getting your biff
if
out.
she'd said he's offered me $5,000, would you go? Yeah, do it.
Do it for $2,000.
I mean, puke is not a turn on to me. When I like the video, I just think it's that level of porn where you're like, it's psycho guys going, I want to see someone suffer. Like I hate that porn. Like I hate it. Where it's a really horrible rapey vibe to it of like, look at her, she hates it, she can't do it, and I'm making it. And you're like, who the fuck is into that? Going, yeah. Look at you having a horrid time. I honestly love the porn where the women are like, this is my hobby. Let's do it. I'm here for the fun. I don't even need
I know what
don't
you
need
mean.
expenses.
I know what you mean, and I hate all of that stuff as well, like the horrible forced stuff. But this is not that, is it? This is air choking on a fucking dildo.
Yeah, but it's the puke thing because it's literally
I thought was she wearing the Rey Mysterio mask for that bit?
Yeah.
no, but
that is
the
funny.
puke is your body going, I can't do this. It started rejecting it. And even if like it's all part of that same thing of like the struggling. I hate
Your
that,
body be
man.
made up with $2,000, won't it?
I was sick the other night after a
don't do
dodgy
it.
shoe, mate.
Yeah, but no one like pages to do a video of it. No, babe, just come on. Just you'll be fine. You'll
Just
make
tell him to
$2,000
make
in
it
a month.
5. Tell him to make it 5 and do it.
No, well, that's not the thing, is it? She doesn't want to. She
Wants Christmas paid for.
Oh.
I just think you do it. $2,000's a lot of money. You can always wash a pussy.
That's
It's definitely
an
a quiz soon. That.
absolute fact.
Bit of a.
Is she fit?
I don't know. I've not.
I bet
seen
she
it.
is.
Hairdressing
sounds
OnlyFans lady. She's
I feel like with OnlyFans, if you're empowered enough to be like, do you know what? I like my body. I'm into it. It's not even a turn on or whatever. Go for it. As soon as someone's trying to make you do something you don't want to do, tell them to fuck off. Fuck off for $2,000.
$25,000.
Fuck off. No, but just don't. But then it's just a ridiculous, like 5 million, 10 billion. Would you do it?
$25,000.
No, it's just horrible. Don't do what you don't want to do.
No, but that's what the money's for, isn't it?
No, I know. That's fine. But don't do it.
Like,
If it
you wouldn't do a corporate for no money, but there's a number that would get you to do a corporate.
Yeah,
this
and
is just corporate of the bumhole world.
I hate myself for it. It was awful. And every time I was there, I was going, I hate this.
Yeah.
I wish I just.
But that's what the money's for.
It's over pretty quick.
You should have just won a Rey Mysterio mask.
Fine.
Oh, honestly, I wish I could go back and do every corporate gig I've ever done wearing a Rey Mysterio mask and just died on my terms. Okay, now best newcomer in marketing this year. Can you take the Rey Mysterio mask off? No, this is for me.
Are these the borrowers?
Do you know Rey Mysterio killed someone in the ring?
That was what?
Bomb them to death.
Rey Mysterio killed someone in the ring. They suffocated on the ropes, choked themselves on the 619.
Okay, that's a Rey Mysterio fact.
Goose drank wine.
The man choke.
I'm going to see if Harry's here and make you a sandwich.
I want to tip this girl on OnlyFans to not have to puke on her own biff. It's just horrible.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode.
Sneak time. Go on,
This is not sponsored by Sneak.
This is.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dan versus Food. This is Dan Nightingale. He's a 42-year-old man with food phobias, and every week we make him try a food he's never tried before on camera for your pleasure. He's going to be sick today. This is my favourite sandwich in the world because I grew up during war times. This is a corned beef sandwich with brown sauce and steak McCoy's crisps on it.
I've never had it, but I'm excited.
So, I'll tell you what.
I'm going to have one this week because I've never had corned beef.
You hold that.
And put it in your mouth.
This excites me.
Well, I like a lot of the stuff that's in this. I mean, traditionally, I like a lot of crisps. Bread.
This looks exciting.
What butter is it?
It's just clover.
Clover, is it? Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
And what is it?
Yeah.
Does it taste like the past?
I didn't
do you
have it in
mean?
the past, though.
But does it taste like the past?
No, it tastes good.
Dan,
Mate,
look,
shepherd's
Dan,
pie
that's
smells like the past.
just like this.
Adam, I know how to eat food. It's not the problem. I haven't got food phobia. He's like, I'm not going to work this out. Where does it go? My mum was like, stop sticking it in your ear. I don't like food.
It's his.
Have a nice big bite. It's great.
You love it.
Is
It's
it like,
just meat.
Is it? It's just meat. It's just piss.
You had spam before, Dan.
I've had what?
Spam.
Do you think I've had spam? Stop asking stupid fucking questions. Is it like cold bacon?
Yes. Yeah.
It actually is.
It really is.
Are you shitting me?
No?
No.
Is corned beef a bit like bacon?
It's the bacon of beef.
What?
Well, bacon's pork, innit? This is like beefy bacon. Genuinely.
I like it.
He's going to like it. I got a feeling.
Oh.
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 Oh, he's pulling his De Niro face.
It's the crisp. Take the crisp off.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Do you need the bin?
Oh. No, I'm done.
I can't decide.
Isn't that mad? He can't decide whether he hates it or loves it, and it's knocking him sick.
I can't decide.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening.
There's a party in your mouth.
I can't decide if I really like it or if it's absolutely abysmal. I can't tell you what's happening. What don't I like?
I
I
kinda
like
know what you
something.
mean. The crisps.
Crisps are just fine, aren't they? Crisp.
Famously.
all right. Oh, it's happened again.
I know what you mean.
You can't hate it then, because you know when you hate something. We've seen it with the
I
chicken
think you
thing
love
from
it, but you
Greg's.
just don't believe it.
This sounds mental. I find it easier to eat new things on the left-hand side of my mouth. I think righty's a bit nervy.
Bit judgy.
Lefty wants it more.
How'd you feel?
I don't know what's going on here. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. But it's not just a 5 out of 10. It's
9 out of 2.
it's both hate and like at the same time.
You like the flavours, but not the consistency,
I
maybe?
don't know what's happening. I can't explain it. This is a mystical beast.
Is it just the slices of corned beef? What about trying just a bit, like break a bit of just the slice of corned beef
Have you ever
off?
had the crisp butty done?
See if that's the flavour you like.
Don't fucking talk down to me. All right, I've given up. I don't know. I can't. I know.
It turns out, by the way, I was starving.
Adam, have you just made yourself the lunch you wanted
Yeah.
and given me a slice of it?
yeah.
All right.
So what are we thinking, rating wise? You're just gonna have to go with your gut.
I don't think it can be done numerically.
Okay.
Deep orange.
So you understand this now. Good.
Yeah.
So is it a Thursday? Or
It's
is
a
it
sort of deep orange Thursday tea time.
Thursday tea time in the autumn.
Ooh, early autumn.
Yeah.
That's exciting,
Yeah.
that Thursday tea time.
Yeah. With a mist. Very unlikely. I don't know, mate. I can't. There's bits of that feel horrible, and there's other
Would
things
you ask for
going
it
on.
again?
No. No. But I didn't hate it. I can't tell you what's happened there.
It tastes like pizza.
That's the most unusual, considering it looks like the simplest thing you've ever given me. It's just it's a crisp butty with a bit of fucking, working class meat.
cow bacon.
Yeah, I could see the appeal, sort of. What I'd say is this. Is that just a dead shit bacon sandwich, though?
No. It's not unlike bacon. I just said that's so you put it in your mouth.
It's not, come on, that's not a million miles away from a bacon sarnie.
No, it isn't. But neither is, turkey.
No, but that's...
Get up from that.
Am I mad, Carl? That's a bit bacon sandwichy.
Yeah, I've never had this before, and I would liken it to a bacon sandwich.
Right, so I would say
Mad.
it's like the worst
Is that
bacon
the brown
sandwich
sauce?
ever.
Then?
Yeah, that might be where you're getting that from.
Right, yeah,
The brown sauce is on it. Brown sauce is a very important part. If you do red, you're in a world of pain.
Yeah, and I've only ever had brown sauce accidentally. When we were at Bold Street Coffee and I was having a bacon sandwich, I was like, this tomato ketchup's very fruity.
It's mad that because tomato is a fruit, and that means that it's always fruity.
Tomato ketchup is essentially jam.
I'm gonna give that a 5.
That's why
No,
old people don't like it.
I'm gonna give it 7 out of 10
Wow.
with a 3-point deduction.
Everton.
It's confusing. There's an asterisk. There's an asterisk. It started well, but ultimately it's going down.
It's great years ago.
Everton. Yeah. No.
Well, there we go. Hope you enjoyed this week's Dan versus food. Corned beef sandwiches.
Comment below your favourite, like, cheap.
Your little things like this that we can make them try, because we're running out of ideas without just giving them like spicy pickles and
Because I love noodle butties, mate.
a little super noodle butty.
I love making noodles and making toast with it and having noodle butties. That's my like smackhead scran at home. What's your smackhead scran?
Waffle.
This is my smackhead
waffle, cheese, toast, a little bit of hot sauce. So good on a hangover.
Yeah.
Just it's basically different types of stodge and cheese.
But I very rarely have this now, but I like this is such a like a reminiscent, like a nostalgic scram for me. Like I had this pretty much every day for the first like 12 years of my life. That was like my school lunch most days.
Actually,
I had cheese on toast every day from the age of 4 to 16.
It is a little bit better with brown bread, like with thick hovers.
Oh,
prefer brown bread. More flavour.
weird.
And if you've never had this before, go and give it a little bash, because it corned beef, brown sauce, and steak McCoys. If you can get them, the best crisps to go with them, they're just very hard to find. Oh, there's two that beat the steak McCoys. Pickled onion walkers or Worcester sauce walkers. They're better crisp for this sandwich.
You've stopped making them, haven't they?
Worcester sauce French
Worcester
fries
sauce.
are amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, 2 dicks. Should we get a Nando's? Nice. Oh, hi there. Dan Nightingale from this podcast that you're watching and listening to. I want to tell you about Fume. You know why? Because I'm fuming, but not in the bad way. I'm trying to quit. I think we all know what I'm trying to quit. Never been a big bifter man, but the modern ways, those chemical ways, it's not good for you, mate. It's doing you all sorts of damage. Get off them. It's not easy, is it? Just going cold turkey. But the new year is coming. Make a change. Get on the Fume. The main bit of kit is the actual Fume. You get to put flavorings in there, so you're basically breathing in all the nice flavors without any of the chemicals and all of the bad thing, but it's also a bit of a like fidget spinner. It's an amazing bit of kit for that.
It's tryfume.com, tryfum.com, and use the code HAVEAWORD for 10% off your journey pack today.
That's tryfum.com and use Have a Word to save an additional 10% off your order today. Fume. You should be fuming. I am.
Why are you laughing at?
I'm in a phenomenal mood. I'm so high on Lemsip. And usually when people go off in the middle of the day to do all the stuff, it bugs the fuck out of me. I've had a lovely time.
What have you been doing?
Went to
Hi, Ray.
pull them
Hey.
back. Oh, Ray Bradshaw's here. Hey.
This is it feels very last day of school. Like it's very relaxed. Isn't
They're
it?
always our best episodes, you know?
Oh, okay.
Even though we're going to do this consistently for another 8 years.
I'm
Minimum.
not quitting in 8 years.
I know.
Going till
But
the death.
someone's
But
going to
yeah,
die.
it could be 8 years.
Yeah.
What have you been doing in the last 3.5 hours while I've been off filming?
I've had 2 Lemsip Max Strengths, daytime. I'm not a fucking prick. I'm not taking nighttime, mid-afternoon. Had a Nando's with my Gabers and had a big plop. It's been a really nice few hours.
3.5 hours. That's
And then
bought a scarf.
and I brought a scarf.
You bought a scarf?
And yeah.
How's your bum done?
You got a sore bum?
Yeah,
There's a
well,
lot of
that's
information really early on in
very
there.
separate issue from the scarf. Toilet paper's just too coarse.
Yeah.
But knitwear is soft on my ring piece.
Fucking hell, how much money are you making for the Patreon if you're wiping your ass with scarves?
Oh, just
I
take
like
another
it.
pay
a
cut.
lot.
Yeah. I've seen your teeth, I know. Don't worry. So,
And one of my favourite men is here. Not
Yes.
just comedians,
And Ray.
men.
yeah.
Crazy as well.
Bradshaw.
Do you clap yourself? See when you do like a lineup show and you go back in and people are like clapping and they say your name, do you clap as well?
No.
I do, but is that a bad thing?
I do the Ronaldo. Just let people know.
What's his name?
What?
What's his name?
Ronaldo.
Okay.
Ronaldo.
I do the Ronaldo.
Do you know
I am
Cristiano Ronaldo?
ill. Ronaldo.
Ronaldinho.
Rommel.
Oh, Dan's bladdered.
Dan is off his face.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming down.
It's all right. How are you?
We're all right, yeah. I've
He's fucking flying.
Yeah. Just to be.
I'm bladdered.
Yeah.
I'm Lindsay bladdered. He is flying. I'm so proud of him. He's doing so well at the moment. I'm dead proud of him.
Yeah.
He's
I feel
flying.
like this is you two have never had more stepdad energy than right now. Than that moment of just stroking him.
yeah.
Going, I'm so proud of him.
And
It's
I
cute.
fucked his mum.
yeah. Did you dig it up?
But 2
When
minutes
she was
in.
alive. Those tits were out for a reason.
Would you be pissed off if you found out Dan had shagged your mum before?
I'd be pissed off that it took him this long to tell me.
Yeah.
That should have been like a pre-episode 1.
Yeah.
Just so you know, don't want it to come out at some point. I smashed
Or
your
is this
back
his
doors in.
redemption arc? Like
Yeah.
he's been making this up to you the
What
whole
if I
time.
never found out a name?
Until I told you.
Such an unnecessary take. About your poor mother.
No, my mum was single for a lot of my childhood. Then my dad broke up. She was getting porked from somewhere, wasn't she? Like women have needs, just like men do.
I feel bad for something I didn't do.
I don't mind my mum. She's got needs.
Yeah.
She did, yeah.
Dan, tell us about the scarf again. That was a nice bit.
She's got needs.
Sound like Roy Keane.
I had a very awful
She's got needs. She gotta get in there. Get in.
Usually I would say something at this point, but I don't even know what the fuck to say.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah,
Enjoy
yeah.
the next hour. Yeah, like I don't mind me that my dad was a bit of a shagger after the divorce.
I shagged him as well.
Yeah.
That'd be worse, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Lads, I've got some
No,
news.
that'd be well better.
Yeah.
Would it be better?
Yeah.
Why?
It's funny, innit?
So how much I would relish telling my dad that I know Dan had bummed him. Do you know how funny that would
that's
be?
presumptuous.
Yeah, you could be the bummer.
It could be the bummy.
That's even that. I mean, that's funny for another reason because then I can wind him up.
Is that your dad phoning now?
I've got a spidey sense going on. I've got news.
Oh, God.
I've got no problem with my parents having sex outside of marriage once the marriage is over.
Hang on, but once the reason. Not with me, though, eh?
I wouldn't give a fuck.
I
You're
think you're
gentle.
being very chilled out about this.
I just wouldn't give a fuck.
I think Laura would be fuming.
If you'd fuck
If
my
I
mum.
if I cheated on my wife with your dad, that
Yeah.
would be a strange twist,
Do you
wouldn't it?
reckon she'd be more bothered that it was a man or that you'd done it at all?
Oh, she's pretty. Yeah, I think she'd be fuming on the cheating before the homosexuality.
Really? You reckon she'd be more bothered that you've hidden cheating than homosexuality?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because she doesn't. She's not bothered about. There's literally no homophobia in her, so she'd be like just angry
Ask
at me.
Philip
But
Schofield.
it's something you can't offer it, isn't it? She hasn't got a hairy arsehole like my dad.
I've
As if
said
he's
that.
got the number. Like, I love that.
Philip Schofield's ex-wife could give you first-hand knowledge of this.
Yeah.
He was fucking rimming fellas for years, and she didn't know. And then
Fellas is generous as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Generous.
Children, Carl.
Yeah. I get the feeling I'm going to lose
Allegedly.
I get the feeling I'm going to lose a lot of work today.
No, you're going to gain a
you'll
lot of
gain
followers.
fans.
mate.
That's what we've done for the last 3 years. We've lost a lot of work and we've gained a lot of fans.
See, I never got offered TV work, and now I've really underlined that lack of TV work while having everything else go just fine.
You can do whatever you want with my parents.
No.
Well, my dad now.
No.
'cause,
No.
there's legalities to the rest of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite big
I've never really
legalities.
got that whole thing. Like if one of my friends wants to date like me cousin or like me if I had a sister, well I have, I just don't know where she is. I wouldn't be like asked about
Can you
it.
tell Ray?
Yeah, I don't know that story.
I've got a quarter Chinese sister, but not Chinese, but Chinese like that. You know what I mean? I've got a quarter Chinese sister.
What you cannot breeze over that. What?
East Asian.
Yeah.
Chinesey. My dad taught me Chinese when I was a kid, and then I was like an adult, and I was like, I've got a quarter Chinese sister, and he was like, not really Chinese, but one of
How
those
do you have a
countries.
quarter sister?
No, she's my half sister, but she is a quarter Asian.
Yeah, you got your
So-
functions wrong.
Yeah, I was like, did your dad shag a guy and then he got a bigger finger? What was the
Russian
Tiny
doll
Chinese
situation.
person.
My dad got a half Asian woman pregnant, and she had a baby, and that baby is out there somewhere gallivanting.
Probably in Newcastle.
Yeah.
Just guessing.
Where did you find out this?
My dad told me. Well, my mum told me when she was drunk, and I asked my dad, and he said, yeah.
And you never tracked him down?
to see how she told you that, you know.
I think she was just like, yeah, you got a sister somewhere. He didn't fucking look
Have
for
you
it.
done like an ancestry test or anything like that? Get that done.
Yeah, but don't I need her to check?
She might already be on it.
If she could be on it.
She might be on it.
Yeah.
Apparently, a few years ago when we were, a few years ago I asked my dad, "Can I find it?" And he was like, "No, when I'm dead. Like you can look when I'm dead," which is a bit morbid, isn't it? And then I was like, recently I was like, "Dad, can I find it?" And he was like, "Yeah, you know, you're a fully grown adult. You do your own thing. Like you should look for it." But and then this was in the pub like 2 weeks ago, by the way. I'm having this conversation with him, and he went, "Yeah, you fucking mentioned it on your podcast ages ago, didn't you?" I went, "Yeah," and he went, "Yeah, because some girl messaged me saying that's me, but I just fucking ignored it." And I was like, "Oh, yeah."
Do you think your dad would be more annoyed about you talking about this in the podcast or him shagging Dan?
I think my dad's game for anything, right, to be honest with you. Wherever he can get it at the minute. But I'm going to look for it in the new year. Just I'm quite busy at the minute with me tour.
New year,
English
new
or
system.
English New Year or Chinese New Year? Which one are you going to do? Like, you got to decide.
The year of the rat. Oh, please, can we do a Patreon special? Find your dad and sister?
Well, I said this, but apparently she's only in Egbuff, so it might be a bit of a shock. What did I ask?
How cool would that be? We'll get that at the bus stop. We'll get Johnny Bongo playing some tunes.
An episode
We'll be in the pub by 4 p.m.
Get an episode of Who Do You Think You Are, but it's just the hour is just you walking to Egbert and then being out the end. It's 55 minutes of you going down Smithdown. It'd be amazing.
Yeah, I'll find her, you know, but I don't know whether it's going to be special length because it might literally be, oh, she lives there. I don't know. And she's like, oh, I'll be Adam. I'm your sister. Like, it could be that.
She might not be like that. She might be like...
Family are really religious as well.
I don't know if they do an accent.
Our family are really religious.
That's why they didn't want my dad involved.
Hello,
he was
Adam.
a vagabond.
Hello, Adam. Look at my boots and coat.
Hello, Adam. Hi, your sister. Look at my boots and coat.
Look at me little cockapoo here.
You just used the word vagabond. The only other time I've ever heard that is in the film The Lion King. Yeah. So like, what Venn diagram are you meeting in? Elton John sings Kings and Vagabonds.
Ah.
Yeah.
What
A bit better,
What
but
would you
yeah,
do?
he does
And she went, I fucking hate you.
I'd be like, sound. Well,
Yeah.
You've ruined the special.
Yeah.
I'd be like, well, glad we did this.
Would you try and rectify it now?
If she said I fucking hate you, having never met me, no, I wouldn't. I'd be like, do you know what? You don't deserve me. Fuck off out my life.
No, she didn't like your stand up.
Ooh.
If she was like, oh, I respect you as a person, but I'm not into your work, I'd be like, look, not everyone's perfect, so I'll let you off.
It's so funny how
Have you
you're
got any
slowly-
lost siblings you'd like to find?
No, but I'm into it. Like, I don't think my mum and dad wear shaggers, so I don't think so. Weirdly though,
They've done it at least once. That's a fact.
there's three of us. But my what was my mum called my brother? A happy accident or something like that. But my dad's an identical twin, and his twin chatted my mum up first, and he went to the toilet. My dad swooped in, and she thought it was the same guy. That's weird, isn't it?
So funny.
I've never done stand up about it because it's so unbelievable.
I
But
seen a thing
genuinely-
the other day. This lad was in a bar, and this girl slid her number. Like, was like, this is for you. And he texted him, was like, listen, I'm gay, but I've got an identical twin brother who's not. Do you want his number? Because I've already spoke to him and he's up for it. He thinks it'd be a funny first date. And they've now been together for years. How mad's that?
That's cool.
Hey, are both your parents deaf?
Yeah.
So how did that
Like,
play out?
fully deaf.
Yeah, well, so
Big
my
D.
mum lost her hearing through measles, so she lip reads and speaks, but my dad only signs, so he's been deaf all his life. So like, my mum signs and speaks. So if you met my mum, you might not know she's deaf, but my dad's full sign language. To give you context, what my dad's like, maybe 3-4 weeks ago, I woke up to the sound of a chainsaw at like 6:30 in the morning, and like it's Glasgow, right? So that's common. But I opened the window and I looked out, and my dad was cutting the hedge in my garden, and
chainsaw?
at 6:30 in the morning. And I waved to get his attention for ages, and I signed to him. I was like, Dad, what you doing? You'll wake up the neighbours. And my dad, with a chainsaw in his left hand, signed back to me in his right hand. I'm deaf. Sounds like your problem. And then just kept cutting. So that's my family, right? So when you hear stories like that, you're like, yeah.
Yeah, because if he's never been able to hear,
No.
he's got no concept of how loud anything can be, never
Yeah.
mind a chainsaw.
I cannot stress how little he cares about your podcast. Like, it is of no interest in him at all.
This is-
trying to
yeah.
explain a podcast. It's like radio, but with less adverts. Like, you don't get it.
Yes,
It's
because
nothing.
he's like, what's radio?
Yeah. But that's what I always thought. Like, I always thought about my dad on long car journeys. Like, he must be so bored.
Has he got an inner monologue?
Yeah, because I've kind of asked him about that,
It's
but
the
he was
opening
like,
of Hamlet.
it didn't really make
And
sense.
all deaf
Like,
people get programmed in it
Different
as
monologue,
kids.
Adam.
yeah,
And in a voice.
Imagine it was just
having met my dad, the idea of having a Shakespeare monologue in his head is so funny. Yeah.
Does he? How
In a monologue.
Does he think in sign language? Is that your next question?
does he think in Scottish?
Well,
He doesn't know what Scottish is.
yeah, yeah, of
No,
course.
but I'm saying, is there not Scottish signing, is there?
Yeah, there is.
Is
there
there?
is, yeah. So
No,
there's
but hang
regional
on.
variation. So like Glasgow's so fucked up. If I meet a deaf person in Glasgow, I can tell within the first 5 minutes if they're Catholic or
That's
Protestant.
insane.
Because they have different sign language.
That
So there's
is
like Catholic signs and
insane.
Protestant signs for
All
days of
this
the week
gear?
and all that kind of stuff. No, not as
No,
obvious
well,
as
that's
that.
a Protestant one. Like the Catholic one is this
there
because
was-
the man's on it.
There
the
was,
And the
also-
Rangers away
That's the
kit.
funniest thing I've said in
Yeah,
3 years.
yeah.
That.
It's the rune.
Again,
What was it?
I said this is the Protestant one and
Yeah.
this is the Catholic one because the Catholic one's got a man on it. Because in the Catholic church,
Yeah.
they don't have him on it.
Sign language blows my mind.
I would open the arena with that. Like, I think that's fucking great, mate.
Right, is there a sign for every word?
No. Like, so some words don't have English versions and vice versa. So, like, some words in sign language exist that don't exist in English. And, like,
So what do you do there?
so, like, you would finger spell it. So, like, you would finger, like, the alphabet for, like, people's names or, like, sometimes, I'm trying to think of a good example. And also, when you were saying about regional sign language, so, like, some of the signs in Scotland are different from the signs in England. And, like, Australia, when I went to Australia, Auslan's 81% similar. So, the best difference is this. So, in Scotland, this is, like, sex. In England, English sign language kind of arrangement.
Surely lesbian sex.
No, just sex.
Surely that's that, isn't it?
Yeah, surely you go scissor. But that, in Australia, the same sign is Coca-Cola. Like, and I was chatting to this deaf woman, and she was like, "Do you want some?" And I was like, "Australia's fucking amazing." Like, I am definitely moving here.
The sign for brands. That's a.
You would do like Nike. Yeah.
So you'd do that?
Yeah, you would do that, like Nike. Yeah.
That's so sick. I'd love to
Um,
learn sign language. I said I was going to, and I've been lazy.
It's
I'd
good,
love
mate.
to do it.
The problem is, it's really expensive to learn.
Oh, is
so, like,
it?
level 1, which is like the base level, is like 200 quid. If you go to level 6 to become an interpreter, it can be anywhere between 5 and 10 grand. So, like,
And then you get like a.
you become a qualified
Do you know
interpreter.
all of the words? And that sounds
I don't.
insane.
Yeah, no. Like, you do things like family signs. So, like, my dad is a lazy signer, so he's taught me some signs. Also, see, when I was growing up, like, see, because my dad was born 1952. A lot of the signs he taught me are the racist signs. And then my mum was a sign language teacher. She was like, "You can't fucking do them."
I think you told me this years ago.
Yeah.
That in the signing community, there's had to be like a political correctness update.
Yeah,
because
man.
stuff like
Yeah, because Chinese was what you think it is. Yeah, there was stuff like that.
Chinese
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
literally
Yeah.
what
Fucking orange walk drummer.
quarter sister.
One quarter sister. Yeah.
Why did you do an accent?
Just to make the point.
Yeah. And even like in Liverpool, there was anything, right? Because you might have gone out then. How old are you?
31.
Right, so I'm 35 and I came to Liverpool for uni. So I always find doing hot water weird because it used to be the magnet.
Yeah, I
like-
worked there. It was
Oh, did you?
So the end of the magnet was to start hot water, and I worked across.
Like, see where the stage is? I always remember my mate essentially fingered a girl with the stage is in hot water.
Downstairs,
Yeah, where
yeah.
the fish tank was.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, it's really weird anytime I go back there. And I also saw one of my mates glass himself in there, but that's a fucking other story. But when I did a tour show in hot water and I had about regional variations, there was a Scouse deaf guy. And I was like, teach me some Scouse sign language, because the accent down here is class, right? So I was like, teach me some. And he did a sign, and it looked like that. And I copied it, and all the deaf people he was with laughed. And I was like, right, that's not fair. So I did it again, and they all laughed. So I was like, right, it's too dark. Like, come up into the bright lights. So he came up, because I was signing the whole show, and he came up, and the sign looked like that. And as he got to like maybe 5 yards away from me, I realised what had happened. He was doing that, and they were all laughing, and they were laughing because he was missing those two fingers, and I'd just been ripping the piss out of him when he came over. And he was laughing at me, and he came over, and it's the best line I've ever done on stage, because he was laughing at me. I was like, mate, this isn't my problem. If you're deaf and you're missing two fingers, you've got a speech impediment. Like, that's on you rather than me. Like, and then it was just really awkward him standing there, and then he just fucked off.
Can I ask
Like,
you a question?
Yeah.
And I've needed to ask this since we started recording. And like at school,
No, it's not.
it is though, isn't it?
It's not.
What? This?
I don't know. Do you know what?
Remember that?
No.
That
Please will you fuck off?
No,
Don't
you
remember
would
that
do.
at school?
Please, will you? And fuck off is just fuck off. Like two fingers out
off.
like
Why
that.
is it
Fuck
not just
off.
that?
You could do that as well. Yeah, you could do it. Yeah, if you want to be more efficient. But yeah, like people used to show me that all the time. I don't even know what that is. So
It's
do it
please
again.
will you fuck off.
Just do it
So-
again.
So what is
So
it?
the first one is N. That's the letter N.
Oh, wow.
Yours is racist.
Yeah. What's the next one? Aye. Then that's not really anything. Like faint.
Okay.
Like faint, yeah.
So,
N-word
faint. Please, Will.
Nothing. That doesn't really mean anything.
That should be so.
It should,
Unrequited lesbian love. Diet Coke? In Australia.
Yeah. That could be like bank, or if you do that, that's gay. So like, depending which one you want.
Maybe it's just
gay.
broken
And then
English.
lesbian is good.
Faint. Nothing.
Yeah.
Gay.
Gay. Off.
Gay off.
Yeah.
N faint, nothing, gay off.
Yeah. It's a new tour
It's a
name.
UFC fighter, isn't it?
He's brilliant.
Good on the ground.
All the way from Bolivia, it's N faint Bolivia.
But every time someone showed me that, I'd be like, nah. I don't know where that started. Don't ever know.
St. Margaret Mary's Catholic High School. Junior school.
Is that where you started it? You
We
claiming
started it, yeah.
it? Yeah.
In my head, it still is.
Yeah.
We did happy birthday. I think
Yeah.
it's right. Is that right?
No.
Well, then some teachers lied to us. Didn't we?
Yeah.
Like,
What's
"Sick."
this?
You're right. So that like essentially just fucking in a strip club. Like that's not really
Happy birthday, lad.
You do happy.
the
I would
whole
do
school doing
birthday.
this.
What did you do?
Happy. Then they said this was birthday, like pulling your own hair. Like that.
Nah, man. I think you've been done. Like birthday. It's really simple.
Maybe it's Welsh Sign Language.
Oh, don't fucking start that. Like
Why would you need Welsh Sign Language?
What's
You do-
L? What's L in?
L.
Just loads of L.
Where are you from? Oh, we get it.
There's Welsh Sign Language is a thing, but
No,
I
it's
think,
not. It's not even
yeah.
a thing in spoken language, is it?
Yeah, but it is. And then,
No, they write down some letters every now and then to wind everyone else up, but it's not a language, is it?
did you learn it at school, or was it just a random woman teaching you?
The sign language.
Yeah.
That was a whole assembly that we had. We learned that. They were
And
like,
that's
"We're
all you
gonna
picked up?
teach
A
some-"
whole assembly?
They were just teaching us that. They were
Happy
teaching us
birthday.
happy birthday.
Man, my wee boy's 4 and he knows way more sign language than you. So
Do you have any like in jokes in your family? Because
Yeah.
if you're all sign, you must be able to go, hey, he's a knobhead, but in your
yeah,
language.
you can like me, my brother, my sister. If me and my brother, we were all hearing. If we were out, we can just bitch about people in front of us.
That's
What
amazing.
happens more commonly is people talk about you. See, if I'm out with my dad, we only sign. People talk about us thinking we're both deaf, and I can hear it. Trains and pubs are really common for that. So my dad, if I tell my dad's just a big child. He will give me a sentence. I don't even know what you said, but the tone sounded funny, so I was into it. He will give me one sentence to say out loud, and then just go back to signing like nothing had happened. So I remember we're in Gilded Balloon in Edinburgh. He came to see my show, and then we were signing. I was like, they're talking about us, and he went to say this, so we just signed. And the only sentence I said out loud was, and then I think he killed her. And then just went back to signing, and you could see the hearing people like, "What the fuck has just happened?" And me and my dad just carried on. So yeah, you get that more often. That
Really ignorant question.
Yeah.
Can your dad speak?
yeah, you can speak. You might be able to make out some of the stuff like me. Me and my family obviously can. My mates can. Like my wee boy can. I think it's kind of some words, things like that. So there was a big thing in deaf schools where you were forced to learn how to speak rather than like. So my dad get his hands tied under the table and stuff like that instead of signing and stuff like that. That was like 50s and 60s. That was quite common till like 70s.
Kidnapping.
So like that. And then, but he got given hearing aids as well when he was like, he's never heard. And I think he was like 5 or 6 and he just chucked them away. So
Oh, he just didn't want them?
Just couldn't be arsed. Just couldn't be arsed. Whereas my
'Cause they
mum.
I want to
they
see that
didn't
video
work.
because I keep seeing like the really cute ones on like TikTok and that where the baby is for the first time. I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Just the idea of my dad punting one.
Oh, your dad's going fucking nightmare. That's enough.
He said he threw them into like a river.
Bloody hell, what your life story, mate. Christ.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, he has never given a fuck, and he loves like he uses his deafness to his advantage all the time. He'll just when people start talking to him, he'll just go, "I'm deaf," and then just walk away. Like when he's been stopped by the police for speeding, like all this kind of stuff, and he gets away with fucking murder just because he goes, "Oh, I can't hear, sorry."
Here's another ignorant question. Is there anything he can't do because he's deaf? As in like, so driving to me, I thought maybe he wouldn't be able to drive.
Nah. That's quite a common one. Not really. I'm trying to think. Well, like radio. Like
He can't do radio.
Yeah, he can't do radio. He's a really shit at the links, so
Bad
it doesn't
DJ.
really matter.
Terrible at
Yeah.
mixing it back.
Nah, not really. No. There's a really common one was is other senses heightened? I remember
that's
like
okay.
people have asked me that, and I was like, no. My dad's dead strong, but that was because he used to be a farmer. But nah, nothing like that. He doesn't wear. He kind of wears glasses, but nah, nothing else like extra heightened. But like,
And you've done full shows signing.
yeah, I'm the only person ever to have done it. So I've done two of them.
Do you speak or do you just sign?
I do a combination of the two. So like, I'll use
That's incredible.
voiceover.
Ray.
So so it's stressful as fuck, man. I had tons of hair before I
But
started.
do you have to
and then-
learn the? Do you have to learn the comedic timing of signing?
and drop jokes. So like certain words like puns and wordplay don't really work. So you kind of work it out. The worst thing about it, so like to answer your first question is, I'll get like a voiceover and I'll sign along to it, or I film myself signing my whole show and I become my own interpreter. So like, I do stand up in front of that. So you kind of need to stick to a script. The worst thing is deaf people heckling you because they will sign to you, and it's happened a few times where they say something like funny or like slag me off, and I'll stop the show and I'll go, listen, they've just said this, and I'll sign and speak that, and then they'll deny it. So it looks like I've stopped the show just to fucking bully a guy.
so
And I was like, you've just won the gig, man. Like, how is this happening? So yeah, I did 2 shows like that, and it's class, man. You get tons of deaf people there, hearing people there. And my favourite part is I let people message in questions. Because like this, like people have tons of questions where they want to ask. You get stupid ones. My favourite one, did your mum and dad ever give you the silent treatment? I was like, yeah, mate, like every day, to be honest, man. There's tons of them.
How
that
did you
would
know
come
your tea was ready?
You just shout.
Right. that's
I can
fine.
hear.
You've done the lot upstairs going.
I mean, I don't know how good you think my fucking lip reading skills have been at the start of the show, but
Oh, that was absolute Hall of Fame Hathaway question. That was so stupid. They just tell me, Carl.
oh, that was great. Yeah,
So
yeah.
did
They would just shout.
you just learn it because you were obviously immersed in it in your childhood?
Yeah, I don't remember learning it.
So it's just like normal.
Just normal, just same my wee boy. He's been learning sign language and like, except my mum and dad are like way more chilled with him. So like, they just lied to him. So like, he came back when he was like before he turned. So he's like 4 now, and he came back. He was maybe about to turn 2, and I was like, "Did you learn any new signs today?" And he said, "Papa," which is what he calls my dad. And I was like, "Show me the sign for Papa." And he did a sign, and I was like, "That's not the sign for Papa." So a couple of days later, I went to see my mum. I was like, "Mum, do you teach Alex the sign for Papa?" And she was like, "Yeah." And all she did was she just taught him this, and that's the sign for stupid. So even now, he's 2 years later, whenever he wants my dad's attention, he calls my dad stupid, and my dad just responds and then came over.
That's so cool.
And then like 2 weeks later, my wee boy came back, and I was like, "Did you learn any new signs today?" And he's like, "Granny." And I was like, "Oh, did Granny teach you that?" And he's like, "No." And I was like, "Did Papa teach you that?" He's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh fuck." Here we go. And my 2-year-old son genuinely signed back to me, "Fat cow." And I was like, cool. Enjoy your time living with us, man, because social services are coming for you. So yeah. But yeah, so I don't ever remember learning it at
I'd
all.
love to. Like I said, I was going to learn it, and I've just been
It's,
lazy.
you should, man. And like, it was weird during the lockdowns. Like so my aunt used to be one of the interpreters in the corner of the telly.
Oh,
And like,
they're cool,
yeah,
man.
and every other, so Scotland, Ireland, Wales, every COVID briefing had an interpreter, and England never did, ever, even though it was pre-recorded, which was shite. So like, Scotland's, it's become an official language. When do you think sign language became an official language in the UK? So it's existed since the 1500s.
It's going to be like
1982 or
No,
something.
I think it's going to be after that. 2001.
2003. That's 2003. It became
2
an
years
official
after
language.
9/11. Because no one could
Do you know
explain
what?
it to them.
That's how
before
they
that.
celebrated it. Like, they did that. Yeah.
I saw Sting this year, and there was a person signing along.
Right. I've got a question.
In my head, I thought you were going to accuse 9/11 on Sting. I'm just saying.
No, Sting was on stage. And then
Sting,
so
the wrestler or the singer?
the singer, and then
Okay.
the lady next to him was signing his song.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
I swear to God, this is true, and you're not going to believe me, and it's going to sound like a joke. And the only reason I'm preempting it is because it really fucking isn't.
Okay.
So do you know sometimes on the music channel they'll have an interpreter in the corner? I was watching, and it's always like late at night, like 2 or 3 in the morning or whatever. And he's just doing the song, and what Eminem came on, and he looked genuinely like, "Fuck you," to whoever like was his boss for that day, because he's just done like Katy Perry or whatever, which is hard enough. And Eminem came on a really fast song, and I seen it like the fella like look down the barrel of the camera and go, "For fuck's sake!" But then he did it. To be fair,
Yeah, he's got repetitive strain injury, but like he did it. man.
Do you know
Like,
why it's that late?
No.
Because broadcast channels have to broadcast at least 10% of their shows in sign, so they put it on at that
to
time.
put it on late.
So they still do it, but they don't do it when anyone can see it.
I thought you were going to go down the other way. Do you remember you used to get ringtones on your phone? I remember my mate Steve, we were going like a football away day. He bought Fit But You Know It by the Streets for like a $5, and the whole ringtone was just the whole way. The whole way, like, you just wasted a fucking $5. mate.
monophonic ringtone.
Yeah, you just know, I could have made that on my Nokia, man. What are you doing? So is that why it is that late? Yeah.
Yeah, so they're obliged to do 10%, and it's not like a fuck you, obviously, but they're like, yeah, we'll do that, but it's going to be at 4 a.m.
But sign language is sexy just now because, like, so Bishop started learning sign language. It's on.
Bishop partly did that because of working with you, though. You've done a lot of support for John, didn't you?
Yeah. So we did that. But like Rose Ayling-Ellis won Strictly. There was a film Coda all about growing up with deaf parents, and that won best film at the Oscars last year. I mean, the film's a piece of shit, but like, there's a bit in the film where she's like, you see this on CSI is so bad for this. Anytime, like, for you would be good at this. Anytime there's a hearing kid and their mum and dad are deaf, they always want to be a musician. That's what every TV show, and that happens in this film. And the daughter, who's played by Alan Jones's daughter, starts singing, and the dad comes over and puts 2 fingers on her throat so he can feel the vibrations. And I was like, that would never fucking happen in a million years. And my mate was like, what would happen? So I was like, let's go see my dad. And I walked in. I was like, Dad, do you want to come and feel me sing? And my dad just went, no, I'm deaf. Like, that was the end of the conversation. I was like, that's more realistic, man. Like, rather than just fucking milking it up.
Margot Robbie's learned it as well, hasn't she? I saw that when.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Premiere.
I think she's still trying to get with me. Like, I think that's her trying to go that way.
Are you having a signing interpreter for next year's tour?
Yeah, for every date in the next tour. So, like,
can you tell us about this tour? Because it sounds fucking epic.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the person in the world that looks most like me. So it's called Doppelganger. So I think you would get it, Carl. Dan, you would probably get it. People come up and tell you look like people all the time.
I get a lot of DMs going, and then it's just a person with a beard.
Yeah, I get any bald ginger person. Any bald ginger person. Who do you get?
Well, it's different for me because it's accessories based. So I wear these glasses and a hat, and then people go, it's any white guy with a hat and a
Heston.
But with you, it's
just my
genuinely.
It's James Collins. You can win it.
It's James Collins, John Hartson, Liam Boyce. A weird one who's like 30 years older, but we have exactly the same face as Michael Rappaport, the cop that plays Phoebe's boyfriend. I've got the same face, weirdly. He bought me. Yeah.
He's the one who shoots the deer.
Yeah, shoots a bird out the window.
Out the window.
Yeah, I've got the same face, like proportions and everything.
First thing in the morning out the bedroom window.
Yeah, downtown Manhattan, fucking out the window.
Sorry, just 1 sec, Phoebe.
Yeah.
It's actually a holiday home.
So I'm trying to find that person. So I've got a website, doppelginger.net, so you can go on and submit your photos. Because doppelginger.com, it was 650 quid to buy. So I was like, .net was £6, so I was like, fucking taking that. And people send me their pictures. So every day I wake up to people sending me their pictures of bald ginger people, either themselves or nominating other people. So sometimes they're really close, and other times I'm like, that's insulting to me. Like, I look nothing like it. And someone leaked it on a gay website for a bit, so there was a lot of dick pics for a little bit. Which was great, man, because they didn't read the terms and conditions, so I now own those dick pics. So, like, I'll be selling merch at the end of the tour dates every day. Like, here you go. Tea towels.
Nice. I think it's very common as soon as, because I get it all the time, I'll get messages with, like, photographs of celebrities going,
who do you get?
Former Charlton striker Jason Ewell. Probably the most common one.
It's the one that I always go to.
Him in the 90s, though.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Is he Barbadian?
He's black.
Bayesian, is it? Bayesian, is it?
There's no... at least you put some subtlety in that.
Where's Jason Ewell from? Google that.
Jason Ewell, did him and Robbie Earl not play for Jamaica in the 98 World Cup?
Is it Jamaica? Sorry.
Yeah, he played for Jamaica in the 98 World Cup.
He was a fucking bagger for a while, by the way.
With that Reebok top.
At Wimbledon?
Man, that was a beauty.
That was a decent.
Yeah, the Reggae Boys, 98 World Cup, they were all in it. Because Rangers signed, was it Robbie Earl? Rangers signed, but they hadn't scouted him. And he came up and he was absolutely shite.
Robbie Earl has scored in every single level of English football.
Are you thinking of Robbie Earnshaw?
Robert Earnshaw.
What is amazing? I've always thought this was
Welsh.
The level of confidence you say things makes me doubt things I know. Even though I'm like, I was like, no, that's bullshit. I know it is. But
he scored a hat trick in every competition.
he scored a hat trick against Scotland for Wales. Yeah, it was dreadful. So good
luck with your tour. How the fuck we ended up like, yeah, nice one, good luck with that. It's going to be a big tour. Robbie Earl, though.
Yeah.
He needs a push.
I love niche football. Like, I was so happy when you told me you knew who Jose Katongo was.
Because
Like-
of bridges. Though, innit?
Yeah, because yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the most fun thing ever. And I keep doing it in Glasgow because you think it's funny.
I think it is funny.
And crowds mainly don't know what I'm doing. And then the few that do know I'm doing a rhyme.
I mean, if
for
you've got context and you know,
mum.
when was it, 1996, they got a man of the match for Hearts, and they said, "What's Angola like?" Where he's from, and he said the other week his uncle got eaten by a lion for a laugh, and then every front page paper ran this story, so he had to pretend this was true for like 2 or 3 years. That's why it's funny to me, because it's like he's
Was
just
he-
a shit footballer.
Right. Was he a bit mental?
Yeah, a wee bit. It's
And his name rhymes with,
yeah, Jose Kotogo, yeah.
yeah.
But like
Rosie.
Scottish football, like we've got so many shite players that come up. That's why we all enjoy it.
All of them.
Like, no, not all of
How
them.
many messing that was
Not all of them.
John
Some of
McGinn's
them.
good.
Oh, my wee boy fucking loves John McGinn.
He's a good footballer,
Loves John McGinn. You've got Nathan Patterson, you've got Andy Robertson.
Billy Gilmore.
Oh, I love Billy
Everton and
Gilmore.
Scotland, they've got a big pass together.
Yeah, like that, Everton became a Scottish team because of like McFadden and guys that came down and played. But a lot of them are shite.
Are you a Partick Thistle fan?
Partick Thistle fan, yeah.
Yeah.
So our mascot, you'll know our mascot Kingsley is the big frightening sun thing.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
you?
that's us. Yeah. That's how people know us now. It's like
Sick, him.
we trended worldwide that day. Yeah, Kingsley. There's great. They did Thistle did an initiative where you could bring your kid and he would hold your kid or walk your dog for you. So just him walking a big fucking frightening sun walking your dog.
Have you ever seen mascots doing minute silence?
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Unbelievable. Because they look like that and they can't
Yeah.
change their
But
face.
also, they're designed with a smile, so they're trying to angle the smile down. But oh, it's so good, man. It's so good.
Unbelievable.
Oh, we're gonna watch that in the break.
What's
have
Yeah, I can't ask another question. We'll do links for the tour dates.
Yeah,
and,
good will.
Yeah. Go and watch him on tour. He's fucking great. Hello, everyone. Dan Nightingale here. Time to talk about my absolute favourite sponsor. It's Love Honey. Because I love wanking and wanking people off. Isn't that right, Harry? Shut up, Harry! You dirty little fuck pig. Anyway, loads of things you can buy your missus or your fella for Christmas. And if you're not with anyone, just treat yourself. Oh, you want some examples of these sexy goods at Love Honey? What about the Arcwave? Pow! You've been wanking with your hand. Grow up, mate. It ain't 1998 up in this bitch. It's the future. Feel yourself. And what is this? Oh, you got a shower, but you want to have a sexy shower? Then you need the Womanizer Wave. Honestly, you can clean every crevice of your missus, and some of them will be for pleasure. And then this is the one, innit? Because Christmas is boring. What are you going to do? Get your partner a calendar with loads of flipping out of chocolate? Boring. Get a sexy calendar from Love Honey. You open it up. What day is it? On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me nipple tassels. You'll be jizzing every day up until Christmas. Innit, Harry? It's good, innit? Please don't hurt me. Shut up. Lovehoney.co.uk. Use code WORD20 for 20% off site-wide. You're a little fucking dirtbag as well. Naughty. Get on me. I'm tired. What do you think of that? Harry, stop enjoying it. Such a slut. Love Honey.
Part 4 of
4.
Hey!
Whoa.
Ray Bradshaw is still here. And we've got some correspondence from young Finn.
We've got some advice. Are we ready to give some advice?
Oh my God, we're so ready.
Ray, what's 24?
It's the
2
numbers
4.
between 23 and 5.
Yeah, 2 and 4. Yeah.
What's 115?
115.
Oh, it's just as simple as that,
Yeah. And then 1000, you would just do one like comma instead of like
So
instead of doing 1000. Yeah.
Why those numbers?
Just because I didn't know whether he said 100 or whether he just did the digits, but it makes sense. Just do it.
Yeah.
Right, this is anonymous. If you got any advice to send to us, haveawordpod@gmail.com. Lids, I need some desperate advice. Basically, I was out the other night and text my girl best friend saying I loved her when I was absolutely steaming. I've got a girlfriend, and as I've come back to the sober mindset, I realise I don't love my best friend, I love my girlfriend. I've apologised about saying I love her, but I still have a bit of guilt over my head. Love the pods. Please help me out.
I think he meant it.
Yeah.
I think he meant it.
I think he's an idiot. See, when you get drunk, put your phone down.
Yeah.
Like, I've never got the drunk texting or drunk tweeting or anything like that.
But I'm
or-
very honest when I'm drunk. I very, very lie when I'm drunk.
Yeah.
I
lie.
that because I
No,
meant
but
it.
you can get drunk and say stupid stuff and go, what the fuck was I on about there?
I lie all the time when I'm drunk.
But I feel like it comes from somewhere though.
The amount of times I've been drunk.
That's not necessarily true, you know. You can say some really fucking stupid stuff when you're drunk.
Yeah.
You can say stuff you regret. I don't know if it's all lies though.
I told people I had a trial for PSG before when I was drunk. Like, I just make shit up.
Funny as fuck.
And it was actually Leon. See?
Yeah, Bastia. It's funny because me and Pauletta are like that. So it goes like that. But yeah, you could just make shit up. So I think...
No, I think you can say stuff in anger when you're drunk. That is real. That comes from a real place. When you're being horrible to someone. That is... And you've been there when I've done that to a member of my family, and that was anger and like years of problems. But like, I think you can do stuff like this and just be like, what the fuck was I doing there? Just being a fucking idiot.
But you're not drunk. Being drunk gives you more confidence. Maybe he just wanted her to say it back.
That's what I mean.
And like, when she doesn't, he's
like,
downplaying
oh,
it. So is that your argument? Okay, I get what you mean now.
I'm saying
Yeah.
it comes from somewhere. You don't just randomly say I love you to someone you do not
If you've got a
love.
girl best friend, it shouldn't even be in your head that you love her.
No.
I've got
That's the
I've got
problem there.
very close female friends.
Yeah.
And the thought of bonking them is not far off the thought of bonking like a fucking family friend.
Do you ever
like a member of my family? I'm not even messing. I think to be best mates with a girl, you have to not be attracted to them whatsoever.
Of course.
Like it has to be sibling like.
I've got friends who are girls who are attractive, but I'm in no way attracted to them because we're so close. And then there's other people who that doesn't apply to.
Do you ever think, see, when it's an honest one, do you think it's the same person each time just submitting different rom-com films and you don't know which film it is? So that could be...
So
like,
we got one recently, or about 2 months ago, that was the Joe Love Actually.
Yeah.
Colin Firth, is it? With the Portuguese
Oh,
lady.
yeah.
We read that out as if that was just a real thing. And
That's amazing.
It's a good one. Like, she doesn't speak English. I love her.
If I was a fan of this and I wanted just to take the piss,
Just to fuck,
it would be so satisfying if you put in a bit of Love Actually and watched us like debate it like it was a real problem.
That's exactly what happened.
Just be sat home going,
Yeah.
quality.
Yeah. Hi, have a word. I've got 4 friends who are Jamaican and want to start a bobsleigh team. Like, that seems familiar. It's that kind of one.
My husband is Snape, and he bought someone else a necklace. Have a word.
Just made mine and Harry's life a bit more difficult.
I know, but as soon as if we call bullshit, you've lost. If you get it and you're like, well, that's Madagascar 2, Escape to Africa. Me and the king of the ring-tailed lemurs need to get off this small island.
Hello, Lids. I work for a drilling company, and we've been recently tasked with flying into space and stopping the end of the world.
The Queen.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, no.
On a Friday.
So what's the advice then?
I think you need to have a long, hard word with yourself.
Did they say if they told their girlfriend that they told the other person that they loved them?
Oh, wank over both of them and see which one you come to first.
That's it.
Same time.
Like when a dog owner does that, the mum is on one side, the dad's on the other.
No, you want 2 dogs.
Wank it.
When you
See
want
where
your
the
dog,
jizz
like,
goes.
is this for mummy or for daddy?
Just start masturbating in front of both of them, and if your jizz goes left, it's the best friend.
The idea of someone wanking with a stop clock is funny though, isn't it? Like, trying to beat your PB.
I think you've lost a friend maybe as well, because she's going to be like, oh, does he have feelings for me? Are we friends?
Yeah.
Because you'd be constantly questioning whether it was real or he was just trying
Maybe
to...
the girlfriend did it
What?
to cause beef.
What?
Maybe the girlfriend texted.
She was jealous.
No, he
Did
remembers
he not say he
doing
did it?
Yeah. I was just trying to cause beef.
I think
I think
once
there's
you make
something
a move on
underlying
a friend of yours, they have to be in the same place or it's all in the toilet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Only in the
And also, if you leaned over to your missus and
Oh, you
went,
don't fancy
"Hey,"
me? Well, it's just bumming, isn't it?
if you leaned over to your missus in the morning and went, oh, babe, you can never guess what I did last night.
Yeah.
Look at that. Send message. You're the fucking biggest idiot I've ever met.
Yeah, and I could be with
What,
that
so
person.
keep it from her?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
If he wants to stay with his missus, he's got to lie
Does
for
he
the rest
say
of his life.
Is he told her yet or not?
No.
If he tells her, it's over.
I don't think so. He
leaves.
doesn't say. He's just says he's apologised about saying he loves her.
I think that's to her, isn't it? That's all Soz didn't mean
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And she's gone, oh, don't worry about
I
it.
don't
you
think
fucking-
he's told the missus.
What would he have done if she'd have texted back and gone, oh my God, me
Yeah,
too?
I love
Yeah.
you.
What would he have done then?
Don't worry about that. I was bevied. We're just meat. See you later.
Because if in his head, if she'd replied yeah and he'd have been excited about that, then he needs to break up with his girlfriend, doesn't he?
I think he needs to break up with his girlfriend anyway.
Yeah, hide your phone when you're drunk.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
the last thing that I want to
100%.
do.
Bit more advice. This is from Dave McAvoy. Yes, Lids, how are we? Need a bit of advice. So I'm a barber and this morning was working on my openly gay client. Now, I've been cutting this guy's hair for a while now, and he's cool and he tips me well. But my issue is he confessed to me today that he has a naughty thoughts about me and sometimes get a little chubby on when I'm cutting his hair. So when he told me, I just laughed it off and changed the subject. And now I don't know whether I feel comfortable cutting his hair anymore or how to deal with him.
Why?
Can the mandem help a brother out?
Yeah, stop being a fucking gimp. What's wrong with a man fancying you?
I think
Yeah,
it's
but
the fact
imagine
that
if
he's got a
imagine
hard
if it
on.
was a female hairdresser,
Yeah.
and you in the thing, you were like, babe, can I just tell you something? When you cut my hair, I got a right chub on.
Yeah, but it's not the same thing, is it?
Yeah, it is.
It isn't the same thing.
Let's give these gays equality.
I'm giving them as close to equality as we can. It's
disgusting.
There is no implied threat of violence between two men, like there is between a man and a woman. So it's not the same thing.
I will bum your head off.
I fancy
fight
you. Are
off.
you threatening me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, you know exactly what I mean.
Yeah, it might feel uncomfortable.
It's not the same thing. It just fucking isn't.
What if it's a small barber and a big gay guy?
That's a good point,
Yeah,
actually.
good film.
Ironically, what this
Good film.
barber needs to do is stop being gay and cut his hair.
You might see it in the little thing as well. If you see the little rod
There's
on
nothing
there.
wrong with it. Yeah, when
Well,
you
in
show in a minute, just angle it down. You got a knob on again there, John. An old John.
I know it feels like because he's gay, you don't want to be some homophobic douchebag and be like, oh, it's so disgusting. But you are allowed to be like, hey, I'm not into that, and it's not appropriate.
Yeah. It
So
feels
like I'm
I'm
all
team gay here, mate. Like I think the gay lad's just like, yeah, you told someone you fancy them, you put it out
I
there.
don't hate the gays, but I ain't bumming you, so keep it to yourself.
It feels offensive that you've kept a barber one for the day I'm on. Like, it doesn't feel like I can contribute much. Yeah, Dan?
Yeah, but I hide it.
No.
If I was a barber and someone was like, I think about fucking you every time you cut my hair, I'd just be like, I'd take it as a compliment. I'd be like, nice one. I'm into pussy, mate, but sound.
Nice one, lad.
Yeah.
Put your dick away, though. Good on you. This is why I come down to a gay club. I love
like you've got two scissors.
I go down the village in Manchester all the time. I
mullet.
don't suck
Mullet.
anyone's dick. I just like a compliment. Yeah, cheers. Thanks. I would want to bum me as well if I were you. But I'm not gay, so back off. I'm watching the game. Just go.
What's he putting in his mouth?
That's a pint of cheers. Yeah, my teas. It's good for you. Protein.
I love it when the gays compliment me. I think it's the ultimate compliment.
Yeah,
like,
but how
women
ma-
are bound to
Yeah,
want
but
to
hang
fuck me,
on.
do you know what I mean? Like when it's a man, it's like,
How many
I
in
know
a
you
day
mean.
before you worry?
I would never worry.
Yeah, I think if you've had 25
No,
gay guy
gays
goes,
see
I'd
ya.
fucking bum your head off.
Gays see it, they're like, I see you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Women are just like, you're a man, I love cock. Gays are like, I see you, you're heavy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
how many of those compliments a day before you start going, I maybe have to change my top?
Loads. I won't care.
No, you would.
The more the merrier. No,
Why?
I'm
Yeah, no.
No, if I get 25 compliments in one t-shirt a day, I'm buying that t-shirt in 3 different colours. Yeah.
What's wrong with the
100%.
gays loving you?
I'm just telling you. I reckon there'd be a.
I'm never
a
happier
threshold.
than when gays are coming on to me.
Clip that. That is...
Coming on to what?
Yeah, the use of the word coming was very poor.
Girls, form a queue. You'll have to wait behind these boys. They get priority. I'm never happier. All right, lads.
So I'm getting.
Not interested.
I think our advice is learn how to take a compliment.
No,
Dan's advice is you're doing the right thing. Like, don't. No,
no,
one should
you're
be
allowed to just be like, hey, do you mind just keeping it to yourself?
Oh, he's just being a gimp, innit? Oh, he fancy me. I can't cut his hair now. Cut his hair. Shut
It's
up.
not
it's
asking him
not-
to shove
it's
his
not-
cock up his ass. He's
Yeah,
just
he's not trying to bum him, is he? He's not going, oh, cut me hair.
He's
You're
implying
getting
it.
it, you fucking... He's not doing that, is he?
No, that'd be too
Just
far.
get a haircut.
Yeah, that'd be too
that
far.
would be too far. I
That'd
wouldn't
be
be
too
for
far.
that. But the little
That's the
compliment,
compliment you
I've got
don't
a
like.
chub on. What's wrong with that? What is wrong with
More
telling
love in
another
the
man
world.
you've given him a chub on?
Yeah, more love in the world.
Right, cool. So if you fancy anyone, just tell them you've got a chub on for them. Hey, babe.
Something beautiful about saying what's wrong with getting a chub on, then taking a small swig of Rio. Like, just like that. Back down.
Yeah, if you want to tell someone I like you, you're fit to get a willy on. It's just more love in the world, isn't it?
No, I disagree.
It's not threatening, is it?
I think you are allowed to be like, hey, shut up. You're not allowed to say. You're not allowed to say.
No, and I really fancy you.
You're not
Hey,
allowed to then say,
shut up.
you big gay. You know, you can be like, no, I'm not into it. Put your flaps away. I think that's equality. That's.
Yep. Good. Right.
By the way, I'd be like, thanks, babe.
Yeah.
Two sisters again.
God, you cut my hair so quick, yeah? Twice as fast.
Right, one more bit of advice, then I have a word. All right, Lids, need some stepdad advice. I live with my missus and her son, who is 9. The problem is that my partner puts rules in place for the kid, which I go along with, but she doesn't follow through with herself, and I end up looking like the dick. For example, she decided that he must be in bed for 9 p.m, so I'll tell him to go for a shower at 8:30, only for her to say, no, it's fine, he can continue to watch TV for a bit, and then he's up until about 10. Also, he isn't allowed food in his room, and I'll walk in to find him munching on crisps she's given him. This wouldn't bother me, but she will then moan to me about these things because we aren't enforcing these rules. What should I do?
Oh, tell her to fuck off.
Yeah. Like, what's the point in having rules if you're not going to do them? So just fuck them off.
Tell
don't
the
enforce-
kid that, you know, it gives you a little chub on because there's more, more love in the world. You know? Maybe that'll make
He's
go
not
to
your kid either, is he? So
Just stop enforcing the rules. And when she's like, oh, John, you fucking give him a Haribo before. Yeah, well, so did you daft cunt. Just shut up.
Yeah.
You stop doing it, I'll stop doing it.
I mean, that's
pretty definitive.
It's quick.
pretty.
Like, you just, like, if she's giving him rules and then not enforcing them, why are you? What kind of fucking police community support officer energy are you bringing to this stepdad? Oh, no, there's rules. I don't care if you put them in place and you're not following them. I will. Hey, lock
It
your
must
bike
be
up.
annoying, though.
She's a cop. Sounds like a fucking
It must be annoying.
Lock your bike up.
She's making him bad cop.
Oh my
he
God.
never locks his bike up.
She's trying to keep the child's love.
Yeah.
He should just.
I'm good, mummy, aren't I? No, he will tell you you're not allowed Monster Munch, but you can have all the Monster Munch.
Yeah.
Just good copper. Say, stay up till midnight,
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
Have a doobie.
Yeah.
Have some pot.
Have a can.
Have a
Let's
Heineken.
just do it. Yeah. Start him on hooch.
Yeah,
Build
get
his way
him
up. Yeah.
laddered and go,
Yeah.
that's your fault, that woman.
How old is he?
I'd find that really irritating.
She sounds like a nightmare, by the way. I want nothing to do with that.
Would you raise another man's child?
Yeah. I would.
Would you?
I would.
What if it was Harold Shipman's?
What? Harold Shipman's kid's about
He's
49.
got to be older than us, man.
Would you raise a 49-year-old?
The idea
I mean,
of
you're already
Adam-
raising a 42-year-old. So.
Adam putting a 48-year-old to bed, like tucking him
John.
in.
Would you raise Harold Shipman's 40?
Brian Shipman,
Brian.
the guy's 58. He's
Yeah.
already a granddad. Would you raise him, though?
Yeah. Bath him. Very nice.
Oh, obviously, my dad's a murderer and he's dead, but...
I'd have no problem with that, though. I've spoke to girls in the past who are like single mothers, and I've been like, I'll take it on.
Yeah.
What would you do though? What are you bringing to the table?
What do you mean?
Are you just doing what? Are you going to be got your own fathering techniques, or are you just doing
That'd
what
just
she
be.
says?
I think it'd come quite naturally to me. I think I'm
Yeah.
going to be a fantastic father.
All right, what happens if you go on one day and the kids?
Especially with an older kid that doesn't give a shit about it. That's going to be dead easy.
No, but even if it was like a 2-year-old, I'd get involved.
the
mate.
kid's 8 and you go
Oh,
home and he's like burning turtles in the garden. What would you
Yeah,
do?
wrestling in the back garden.
I'd be
Burning
like, hey, stop
turtles.
burning the turtles. It's naughty that. And he'd be like, all right, Dad. I'd be like, oh, Dad, yeah. He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
And that'd be the end of that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Always the
I was
advice
only
have a
burning
can.
these turtles because I didn't have a dad. You fixed everything. Also, I was spending loads on turtles, so it's really going to get my outgoings down.
Yeah.
49. And my dad was all chipping. I love you, Dad.
He's got turtles on fucking standing order at Pets at Home. Another 12 this week. Yeah.
Imagine if Harold Shipman's song called You, Dad. You're like that.
It's nice, that, isn't it?
Imagine.
Would you? Like, if you were single, would you raise another man's child? Would that put you off? You were talking to a girl and she was like, I've got 7 kids.
7.
Or 1, whatever.
How many of them are Harold's?
Snow White.
They weren't children, they were dwarves. Same thing.
Same thing.
Wow.
Carl. Come on, one of them's sleepy anyway, that's only 6. Of course I'd raise someone else's children. I'd do a bad job on purpose.
It's not mine, that. You gave him the gun. It's not mine.
Yeah.
Nah, I'd be doing shit like incompetence, you weaponise it, be like, kid shit everywhere, it wasn't my fault. Blame the dad, where is he?
I would not let that put me off.
There's got to be a number though.
Of children.
Yeah.
Yeah. 7's too many.
7 is too many.
5 kids at home, all girls.
5-side football.
What are you raising? Fucking girls allowed?
No, she's like, I've got
One ginger
5
one.
little daughters.
These are my princesses.
Yeah, and they're
No,
all,
I think 2 is like me limit, and 2 would be a push as well.
Yeah.
What age is your limit then? Because what are you now? 30,
1.
31. So what age is your limit? Like 48? Are we going?
No,
Ryan
like they'd have to
Shipman
be
or-
children. Like If they were
like a
adults,
fif-
then you're not raising them, are you? So that doesn't matter at all.
But like a 15-year-old, would you take on a 15-year-old?
Oh, that's difficult.
That is tough.
You're just doing the last 10 minutes, aren't you?
yeah.
I'm a
You're an injury
substitute.
time sub.
Yeah, I'm probably going to Solskjaer there. Come on, tap it in.
You're not even. You're winding down the clock, man.
Yeah.
You're a centre half.
Put it in the corner.
The truth is, if you meet someone and she blows you away and you feel more in love than you've ever, she shoots you in the head.
Sucks you off.
You're gonna put up with it. It would be sad if you met someone you were like, you are the love of my life. I've never been so into anyone. And she was like, you know, I've got 2 kids from a former, and you were like, nah, I'm not into it.
No, of course,
that would be
that's
so on you.
But teenage would be difficult. 15-year-old lad who's like, fuck
No,
off.
that wouldn't bother me. The age wouldn't bother me, really.
Teenager, you'd also think 3 years. Fuck it. Treat it like a prison sentence. Head
it
down,
wouldn't
get
bother
it
me
done.
at all, but I think the amount of kids is 2 or below, and ideally it'd be
Listen,
1.
Johnny.
And if we're being really ideal, it's not.
I think you should go to university. Where? Aberdeen. Lovely campus.
Yeah. One child, I think, is sound, especially if the dad isn't involved, because then you can just be there.
2 if she's dead fit.
What if he's in Nick?
What?
What if the dad's in Nick?
In prison? What's he done?
Grand larceny, 7 years.
Great.
He's defrauded a Fortune 500 company.
Was 100%.
Oh my
not
God, we're
expecting
doing
last
some
night.
bingo today.
It's barely made off.
As long as his crime was non-violent, I think it'd be fine.
Would you shit it off at like a violent crime then?
Yeah, if there was like a murderer in prison and I'm
No.
raising his little fucking child.
He was robbing and selling bin lorries.
I respect them.
Where'd you sell them?
Yeah.
To bin lorry
To
drivers?
different councils.
Bin lorry drivers.
He said it
You
back to
think
the
the
people.
drivers own the bin lorries?
They're freelance.
I'm gonna have your bins,
It's a
lad.
gig economy, innit, man? You got to do that way.
Yeah, I think. I didn't know Steve was doing it either. Isn't that mad?
He's been close to me. I've smelt him. I was like, yeah, he's there.
I think Adam's right there, though. You know, a normal amount. The age
1 or
doesn't matter.
2, I could maybe put up with the second one. The first one, I think, is just fine. But ideally, the dad's not involved. I can't be asked being like, oh, you're like Jim. And he's like, yeah, that was me kid. And I'm like, oh, good, because I'm raising him, not you, you big daft swat. I can't be asked for
Where are
that.
you meeting Jim?
What if you dead?
Christmas
What
Day.
if he's dead
Christmas
sound?
Day, innit?
What if
Yeah.
he's dead sound though?
Yeah, what if
the
he's dead?
ex-husband
I
goes,
I think I'd
Yeah.
actually
You've made a mate?
I think I'd find that harder.
Nah,
Nah, but he's a bad gimp, though. He's like, oh, Adam, I love you, stand up.
yeah.
You'd want to play fives against him and just fucking over the knee first time he gets the ball.
No, I'd want to meg him.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't want to
With
hurt
the
him. I'd
kids
want to
watching.
embarrass him.
You'd also want to batter him on FIFA.
Oh, mate.
Like
You've got
Rainbow
his
flicking
wife.
it over his head, and
You've
then as he
already
tries to pull me
megged
back,
him.
I call Megs and meg him and go back the other way.
Is that his style of play?
Oh, I've seen him do
And
that
then his
so many
ex-wife drives you home.
Yeah.
You've won.
Yeah.
Call him Adam Neymar by us. Yeah, not megging him in front of his kids. You basically own them kids. then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And if
you're
you
paying for them.
call it, if you call Megs and then Meg the dad, I think legally there's a man just appears and goes, there his kids now.
What would you scant him? Pull his shorts down?
Oh, you can't do that. No.
Give him something.
Pull and
With
suck
it.
him off.
Yeah. Well, if pull him down and he's got a bigger Bobby than you, what would you do?
Bobby.
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 Is that because of Bobby Dick? Like Moby Dick?
I don't think so, but fuck it, let's go with it.
Bobby.
Bobby.
Is it meant to be Bobby?
No, Bobby. Boaby.
Bobby.
Bobby.
That's Bobby Dick, isn't it? Moby Dick, Bobby. Yeah.
Hang on, isn't it Joby or Pooh?
Jobby.
Jobby.
Yeah. I feel like we've learned a lot today, guy.
What's Pooh in sign language?
Hey, you just do like shit, like out your
That's-
ass, shit. Or you can sing shit like that. That's shit. But like, you just
What's crying?
That's Adam shit.
crying
And then shit.
shit. 2 fingers down your right cheek. Shit.
That's crying shit.
You just finger spell Adam Rowe. Then you just do that. It's easy.
Is that a pod?
Yeah, it can be.
Is that a pod?
Yeah.
I think that can be a pod.
It's a pod.
Ray, can you tell everyone where to find you on socials, where
Yeah.
your tour tickets are, and when they're on sale if they're not already?
Tour tickets, RayBradshaw.com. If you're a ball ginger person, go to doppelginger.net. Get me at Comedy Ray on the socials. And
What are you doing in Liverpool on the tour?
that's the one that's still getting put in. So all the other ones, I've got Chester, Salford. Yeah, I'm doing the Story House in Chester.
Oh, nice.
Salford, the Lowry.
Mad that they
few
told me they
others.
didn't have any dates available for the next 2 years.
What doesn't?
Story House in Chester.
Oh, they're not for you. That's
Yeah,
fine.
but, you know,
and then
far be it from me to have a go
I'll
at banging
probably
stuff.
I'll probably put the
I'll do
arena on Liverpool on sale because it seems like any cunt can do it. So I'll do that too, and then go that way and do that. I thought you would have laughed at that. You took that seriously. Oh,
Adam, are you doing an arena or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You excited?
Where should they get tickets?
Well, the second we hit stop, I'm going to record a thing to go right to the start of the episode. So they hopefully have seen that. And it's adamrow.co.uk or livenation.co.uk. It's Saturday, the 18th of May, 2024. Tickets on sale the day this podcast goes live on Patreon. And I imagine there will be some left on Monday for the public people.
Go and see Ray Bradshaw do comedy. He's one of the finest comics you will ever see. He's fucking funny dude.
Nice, mate.
Go and find him online. We've got a song just for the audio. We don't play it on the YouTube because of rights. Have we got a up-and-coming artist
We do.
for the audio?
So this one is from Chris McElroy, who's in a band called McElroy. The E is a 3. He's also the milkman for real. He's put in his email. So that's good.
All of real.
He needs to work on his bio.
Yeah.
So this is their tune called Raise It Up. He said it's a bit like Meatloaf meets Bon Jovi.
Meet Jovi.
Appreciate you, Ray.
Jovi, yeah.
Thanks for listening, Lids.
Bye, Milkman.
Bon Loaf.
Bye, Felicia.